What's going on, everyone? Welcome to the stream. YouTube is officially receiving my content. How are you beautiful people doing this morning, afternoon, evening, or night? I'm not sure what time it is for you guys, but hello, welcome. Sorry for that little bit of a delay there at the beginning of stream today. I don't know what it is, but my microphone was acting fuzzy, but I got it working. I was able to get my posts out there. Here we are. Super exciting. Pleasure to have you guys all in here. Let me know how y'all's just like life is going right now. What's been up with you guys? If it's been a while since you guys seen me stream, we were doing some discussions today about the Digimon TCG. I posted my best decks video for the Set 3 format. If you guys have not seen it, be sure to check it out so you guys know my current opinions on a lot of the cards in the Digimon TCG / just the overall decks. And we're going to be doing this today, not only here on YouTube, but also over on Twitch. So if you guys have not already, be sure that you're following me over on Twitch as well. Link down below. Also type in !Twitch into the chat, and you can get the link that way. And Mio Gaming, thank you for that sub, bro. Much appreciated, my bro. Means the world to me. If you have any questions, please feel free to let me know in the chat below. Or, I guess, to the side, but for me, it's underneath everything, but that's fine. Let me make sure. Lights are on. I want to make this a different color. Let's see. We're going live on what? Twitch and YouTube today, so let's go make it purple. Make it purple. Purple and red, yeah? How are we feeling? Is that a vibe? Is this a vibe, guys? Is purple and red like the thing? Do I look like like boysenberry pie or whatever? I'm not sure what colors are, but you know, that's fine. Kind of dig it. I kind of dig that. Purple all day. Purple all day, son. All damn day. I might have also woken up like an hour ago, so excuse my tomfoolery. I tend to be very tomfoolerish when I am tired. Also, you guys can see I'm busting out the glasses because I was up late last night editing, and let's just say my eyes are very tired. I was staring at screens for a very long time yesterday, and I'm staring at screens some more, and so my eyes need to work a little less hard today. I want my eyes to work less hard right now. What's going on, Overlord? How you doing, homie? Red Omnimon, red. I might play some Red Omnimon. Have I made an updated Red Omnimon list? I should, though, because I think it's a really good deck for the format, so maybe I'll update it. Oh, by the way, for everyone that's wondering, I'm doing very well. If you guys have any lingering questions about that kind of stuff. Yesterday was so much fun. I enjoyed our Vanguard Zero stream. I have lots of fun things coming out tomorrow for Vanguard Zero, so get excited for that. And overall, I'm just excited, man. It's actually been a minute since I've actually played the Digimon TCG, so I'm excited to actually finalize some things. Well, not really finalize, but try out some quote-unquote finalized lists. Now that we have the full set list revealed. I'm still iffy about green in terms of how you actually build the deck, because there's just so many great options in the deck right now that I'm just like a kid in a candy store, like, which one? Where are we going? Also, Hoot Janati. Am I saying that correctly? Let me know. Wait. Oh, I just realized that's right. Subscribing isn't really like following. Like, they don't need to be in the stream right now to actually subscribe to me, huh? Wait, appreciate you. If you're here, I appreciate that. Because they could be watching one of my videos, and that's not right now time. That's past Steven. That's past Stevo doing past stuff. That's fun. That's funny to think about, man. YouTube streams are a trip. Also, guys, if you look at that subscriber count, that's a bit more accurate as to what we are right now. We are so close to 5,000, 5K. The big 5,000. That'd be like insane if we hit that, because I think I'd be like way above projection. Like, I made a projection for myself like in April to be 5,000 by like December, and we're crushing it in October. Which is just crazy. That's absolutely insane. Play some Black Ragna. You know I've been playing some Black Ragna. I gotta get my OTKs in. How else are you guys gonna get awesome clips for Twitter, man? If I don't get OTKs in, okay? If I get one OTK today, you guys better promise me that that you're gonna share the streams. Where's my share squad? I need a share squad right now to just share the stream wherever you can, and then later on when I get an OTK, everyone here better promise me that they'll share the stream, okay? Like it and share it. Do both of those things. That'd be exciting. Let's get a share squad going. That'd be much appreciated. Yes, sir. You need to get some OTKs today. Oh, I will be getting some OTKs today. Don't you worry. Don't you worry. I'll be getting some OTKs today. I'll tell you what. I'll tell you what. By the way, guys, let me ask you some questions because me and my mom got into this argument the other day, and I swear she's just always wrong, or her eyes just don't work. Two things. Number one, I was watching my Twitch stream on the big TV downstairs because we can do that thanks to technology. Because I wanted to see what it looked like when my stream was blown up to like a really big screen. I was always wondering what it looked like. It looks freaking great. But as you guys can notice behind me, I have a blurry background because of my camera. My camera can create a really cool bokeh effect thanks to its depth of field. Super nice. Notice how my hand is actually more blurry than my face right now because that's what's in focus. But if I back up my hand, it becomes in focus. And if I back it up again, or that way, I can't, I don't bend, but like it's getting blurrier the farther back I go, which is cool. That's what we call depth of field. Do you see that? Do you see this blurriness right here? Does it look blurry back there? Because I see blur. And my mom told me she couldn't see blur. And I was like, are you using your eyes? Because there's blur there. So, you know, there's that. You see the blur? Good. I was wondering if my eyes weren't working. Yes? Okay, great. Like, look, like look at Grookey's face. Like, look, just look at the Grookster here. Like, you can totally tell he's blurred out, man. He's high on bananas over there. He's blurred out. Good. Cause like, I worked hard to get that bokeh effect. It ain't easy doing that. You gotta like line this thing up just right, get that focus in right here, right on my faceplate, and then it just drowns out everything by having the depth of field just go boom. That's Grookey. Yeah, it's a little beat art Grookey right there. I got that at TwitchCon last year. That was exciting. Dude, they were gonna have TwitchCon again this year in San Diego, and I would have crushed it. I also have, I don't know if you can see this, but I have a Bakugo right here. Same beat art place, but that's a Bakugo. Katsuki Bakugo right there. Guys, this thing, I got lots of crap in this thing, man. No, I have a Louis Vuitton box in there. No one's ever asked about that. Not that I want you to, but I'm just saying no one's ever asked about it. And I'm just concerned about that. Hard to tell the blur. I feel like the blur, like the point of it isn't isn't to make those things hard to see. It's so you're focused more on me and less on the background. But I think the backgrounds have such nice accents that it's good. There is a Pikachu. That's Banjo Pikachu. That's Banjo Pikachu. He's playing a little banjo. I got him at the 2018 Pokemon World Championships for the TCG because I'm a god. And I also have a backpack like that too. I don't know if you can see that, but it's like right here. Right there underneath the Galar sign. Focused on San Diego Trines at the moment. Go Trines, yo. Right there. Wait, right there, yeah. Went to UCSD, represent. Represent, John Muir College, represent. Okay, enough talking about like my stuff. Anyone want to talk about anything related to Digimon, life, whatever? Now is the time. Ask your questions or forever hold your peace. Did you build an Omnimon Ultra S deck? I never built an Omnimon Ultra S deck because I feel like he's not really a good card that you can sort of build a deck around because he's not necessarily a driving force to win the game. I will say though that I've teched at least 2 in almost every red/black deck I've tested so far. So I've definitely played with him and he's amazing. But luckily for us, you don't need to play a full playset of him probably ever. So getting a playset makes no sense because since he's a secret rare, that saves you some money. So there you go. The only thing see or recognize is the Pokeballs. Yeah, we got a Great Ball. We have a Pokeball. I don't know if you guys. I'll show you guys this. This is a cool thing that I don't think a lot of people know that I have. So everyone knows that Metagross is the mascot of the channel. I have this little Metagross in this little Pokeball terrarium. Look at this. Focus. Yeah. Ooh, it's a little scratched up. That's fine. Look at that, boys and girls. Look how amazing this is. Look at that detail. Very cool, right? Very cool. There's also a Pikachu ball back here and then a luxury ball back here as well. But you guys can't see that. Banjo Pikachu coming to DCG Monk Set 4 question? That'd be, yo, I'd play it. Dude, if they do like a If they do like a Pokemon thing, that'd be pretty funny. Like a what's the word? A collab. What's a super pre-sale for Digimon? Basically, think of it like a really cool pre-release. But instead of like buying like pre-release packs or something, you can actually buy booster boxes and starter decks for set 1.0, which is super cool. That's basically what it is. Like, it's even earlier access. It's basically early access to the stuff. And depending on what your LGS has or what store you're buying from, they have boxes. And then once it officially, the game will officially release on January. What'd they say? January someday. I think it was January. Was it January 31st? I'm not sure. But one of the in January 20th, maybe. I'm not sure. Are there any Tamer cards you want to see next? I really want to see Tamer / Frontier Nostalgia Guarantee. So, in set 4, we have the announcement of like a Digimon, right? We saw those spoilers. I don't know if he'll be a Tamer card, but he'll probably be a card. And I'm assuming, I would be very surprised if they didn't want to incorporate Tamers into the archetype of the Frontier dudes in some way. Whether or not that's true, who knows? I wouldn't mind seeing that, but I'd rather see more like an interaction between, what was that interaction I really wanted? I really want more Digiburst stuff. I want like Digiburst, like generic support for like every color. Like adding Digivolution sources back from your trash, or adding them from your hand, that kind of stuff. I want that, that's what I want. Before I want like, what's the word I'm looking for? Before I want like, anything else. But we are getting a Digimon, which I thought was interesting. But I think it's because Burning Greymon technically is a part of the Agumon line, or the Greymon line. So, and that's what the set's focused around. So I think it's actually more for a Burning Greymon / an Ancient Greymon, and less about Agumon and the other Frontier people. Whether or not we get the rest of them, which, if we're getting a Digimon, I'm assuming we're getting the rest of them. But we haven't gotten Renamon yet, so you never know. They can follow whatever order and whatever release criteria they want, kind of a thing. I forgot you can evolve and Digimon into any Digimon. You can essentially, but you have to meet the evolution cost requirement, which most of the time requires a Digimon of the same color. A Shaman archetype would be insane. I had an idea about like fusion during Union Impact, but I think they're gonna save it for Shoutmon archetype if they ever make it. Where basically like you either have like 2 Digimon and a third card, or just 2 Digimon. You then sacrifice them or combine them to create a new thing, whether that comes from the deck or from your hand, doesn't really matter. And that's how you can create some really powerful Digimon. Oh, Ancient Greymon is Emperor Greymon, for anyone that doesn't know. Yeah, Emperor Greymon is Ancient Greymon. Here's what I'm wondering. Because I'm almost 100% positive that the Greymon set is going to have Greymon and accoutrement from every single color. I believe there's some reprints in there as well. Because there is an Agumon, I think, guaranteed for every single color except for purple. I think there is not anything for purple. But yeah, every other color I think has one. Oh, not blue. Not blue either. But I guarantee you they're gonna make a freaking snow Agumon or whatever he's called, and then boom, there you go. That's our Agumon for blue. Easy peasy. I'm surprised they haven't made black Agumon yet, if I'm honest with you. But that might be coming out for this set, though. I feel like if they were gonna do Greymon set, Garurumon set, they would have done them at the same time, you think? Like, I feel like, I guess if they're considered main sets, probably not, but it's really interesting to sort of have, like, a themed set be a main set, if that makes sense, because most of the time you see those kind of gimmicks in, like, as, like, extra boosters or, like, neat, like, side sets. But no, I'm pretty sure, like, it's gonna be, like, a main set, right? Pretty sure, anyway. Why do you call Ancient Greymon? I believe Ancient Greymon is his sub name. I believe. I could be wrong about that, but I'm pretty sure. Really? Ancient Greymon's a different thing. Kaiser Greymon. That's right. Yeah, I was wrong. I'm always wrong, but I was right. Ancient Greymon is a thing. Not the thing I was talking about. Kaiser Greymon. That's his Japanese name. Isn't there a red Black Agumon? Was that Black Agumon? from set 3? I thought that was a regular Agumon. No, what? No, you're right. They actually did make a red-black Agumon vanilla. That's right. That's right. They did. I forgot. Wait, was that black Agumon? I actually don't remember now, but I'm pretty sure it was. I think you're right. All right, there you go. I've seen people play online. Where you play that? Tabletop Simulator. Link down below. There's a black Agumon that's red. Lol. Really? I thought I'm surprised that. Well, I'm still surprised there's not a black one because that's where Black War Greymon is. But still interested. Is it really Kaiser Greymon? I've never heard that before. I've heard people call him Ancient Greymon, but maybe I'm just mistaken. Also confirmed Victory Greymon, in case you guys didn't know. Victory Greymon's a really cool card. We don't know what he does, by the way. I'm just like, he'll be a cool card because Victory Greymon is just the coolest Greymon. He's got a gigantic sword. Love it. I guess we already got Toy Agumon in black. We do. We're getting confirmed black Toy Agumon for the starter decks. That's gonna be cool. I hope we see video game characters represented in the future. The whole cast of Cyber. Oh, dude, I would love to see. I would love to see a Tamer card with what's her face? What was her name? What's the name of the chick that uses Omnimon in Cyber Sleuth 1? People are gonna be so mad at me. Nakia, right? It's not. No, it's not. What's her name? I forget her name. Her name is so forgettable. She's oh, Nakia. Okay, thank God. Phew. That was my instinct. I was like, that can't be someone's name. That can't be someone's name. Like, that was my instinct, but I'm like, that just sounds wrong in my head. Oh, thank goodness I was right. Okay, they're gonna make a Tamer card with her, and it's gonna work with Omnimon, and it's gonna be busted. She'll like if by the time she comes out, like who knows how long down the line she'll come out, but by that time Omnimon won't be supported anymore, like at all. But when she comes out, that'll be like his legacy support, and like he'll get more support because Omnimon needs that, because like at that time Omnimon will have been power crept out somehow. Somehow they did that. And they're like, you know what? Let's bring him back. Print that Nakia. Let's get him back. I don't know what it would do, but it would do something. Yes. Aiba, yeah. I somehow love the main character of Hacker's Memory. Hope he becomes a black Tamer. For sure. The Cyber Sleuth characters were really cool. I want more Digimon World Championship stuff, honestly. I thought that was a really nice inclusion of Victory Greymon so far, because I do love those games. Hopefully we get Z Garurumon next. That'd be pretty cool. Magnamon is gonna be hype, whatever that is. Oh yeah, Vidramon. Yeah, Vmons, dude. Yep. For some reason, I was thinking of the Holy Dragon Digimon. I was like, that's not true. That's Holymon. Yeah, no, Magnamon's gonna be interesting. I'm wondering how they're gonna handle Armor Evolution, because they didn't print any Armor Evolution cards for set 3. So that leads me to believe there's definitely going to be some kind of special mechanic over there, which I'm cool with. I'm excited for it. I bet you it's just going to be like, this Digimon plus option card gets X Digimon, and that's about it. But it'll be interesting, though, because that's a really neat way to sort of create powerful Digimon. Is he playable if you don't have V-Tamer tie? Of course, yeah. You don't need to play like the full force of Tamers. You can just play 4 Rita and then like 3 Matt, and then you're good to go. But V-Tamer tie is a very nice card that does enable that deck's main strategy a lot easier, / adds to your overall consistency, which is nice, but it's not needed. My guess is white Digimon? Really? You would say the Armor Evolution cards are gonna be white Digimon? Is that your guess? No, I think they'll be colored for the colors that they are gonna be. But I wouldn't be surprised if you're allowed to Armor Digivolve into like anything. So like let's say arbitrarily that Flame Dramon's red and I have a blue Vmon. I use my Flame of Courage option card to evolve that Vmon into a Flame Dramon from my deck, but Flame Dramon's red. but it doesn't matter because I'm using this option card to achieve its evolution. Oh yeah, that's true. The promo is gonna be way easier for us to get in English than it was ever able to get in Japan. No need for all that magazine BS. We're gonna get promos on promos just for existing. That's gonna be nice. Spirit Digimon won't be double colored. I think they'll have colors because they need to be put into decks, and they can't just like be generically good. That'd be weird. I think, like, they need to have archetype restriction for that. I think. I would say you can't digivolve from them. That's why I'd say white. Oh, that's a very good point. You can't digivolve on them, and there won't be probably any level 6 white cards. You can't digivolve on them. That's a very good point. You might not be able to. I wouldn't be surprised if they like. How would you deal with that? You know, I think that'd be like the way it works actually, yeah. Because in theory, they don't need to be more powerful than they are. Because if that were true, you could actually make them busted because you can turn a rookie into whatever that thing is as early as turn 2 if you wanted to, right? So I think, yeah, there'll be that natural balancing on Armored Digimon that you just can't evolve on them. Whether that's written on the card, like this card cannot be evolved into anything, right? That could be a thing, obviously, very easy fix. Or, like you said, they'll just be white. They'll just be white. In which case, they'll just be generic cards, which is cool. But that also means they can also take away from your overall option consistency, which could be an issue, but, you know. That's the price you pay for a powerful thing. Yet we don't get those fancy promos the JP scenes do. Really? Oh, because the magazines. Yeah, they're not like worldwide. Blue, green T1, black, red T1, yellow, purple T2. Oh, you're doing tiers, I think, is what this young man is doing, but I don't know. I was thinking the Armored Digimon will come out on a line of yellow cards for Vmon. Really? How Agumon has a line of more colors. Oh, I wouldn't be surprised if they give multiple colors to multiple different Digimon. I mean, they did it for Gabumon, so. Have you answered my purple question? I had to walk away. What was the purple question? I've answered a lot of questions. Steven, your face is going in and out of focus. It's probably because I'm backing up a little bit. It's okay, it'll get me. Trust the camera. It's because of his camera and something depth. Depth of field is like basically, so like, you know how my hands, when they get really close, they seem like they're huge. That's because of the wide lens. If I back it up, you realize that this is how big they actually are, because there's a depth here. The closer I get, the bigger I get. The farther away I get, the blurrier I get. Steven, why are your glasses so big? Because my eyes are so big. Gotta be able to see out of every corner of my eye. Want the purple-yellow combos to strive. The Tabletop don't got all their cards yet, and I'm also thinking Miyokimon will be yellow-purple as well. Interesting. Also, by the way, guys, I don't know if you guys saw a funny thing. There's actually a brand new Gatomon art where you can see the cat Digimon from Digimon Tri in the background. So that's kind of confirmation that exists, which is fun. We might get that card eventually, or that line eventually. That'd be pretty cool. So you think Paimon on-play effects is still purple meta, or Lilithmon or more Digivolving purple has taken over? I actually had a recent thought that I didn't even think of when it came to purple, and I should have mentioned this in the Best X video, but Metal Garurumon purple might have a bigger niche now, because the amount of just really good rookies we have, the amount of really good inheritable skills we have for those Digivolving effects to make it to where if you attack twice with that boy, which is possible thanks to Garurumon level 5, you can get some hella value. And if you combo that with anything like Chimeramon or Trump Sword, you can get some really good just overall advantage and pressure against your opponent. So having like Metal Garurumon control could be an archetype as well that I should have mentioned, and I totally botching on that. But don't worry, once we actually make the tier list video, I will include every archetype possible that I think exists. So, you mean Myokimon? What did I say? Is on a Gachomon card. That's cool. Exactly. Yes, Mikomon is on a Gatomon card, the newest one, whatever the newest one. Union Pack. Hey dude, I just discovered this exists and can't wait for the English release. How popular are multicolored decks in the meta? Right now, during our current Set 2 meta, not at all. But once we go into Set 3, which is the latest set coming out this Friday, there'll probably be a lot of actually mixed colored strategies being utilized because they now have cards built for mixed color strategies. It just hurts my eyes a lot. Oh, like what? Looking at my face? That hurts a lot of people's eyes. I think I'm also a little bright. Let me see if I think I'm a little bright right now. I think I got some weird exposure things happening. No, I think I look okay in the brightness department. I think that's what my face actually looks like in terms of reality. I mean, yeah, that looks like fine to me. Played against a few Shakuamon decks, which are pretty darn annoying. Yeah, if you can't, if your deck doesn't have really good removal, hard to get rid of those boys. And thanks to the effects of a card like Death Prey Blaster, you can just get rid of all your opponent's security attacks while also just getting rid of their things. Do you have any tips for someone who has no one to play with and wants to play in real life? Well, playing in real life is harder because you need to that requires someone to play with, or at least a webcam, a computer, and the ability to join a Facebook group. I think there is like a webcam tournament or like a webcam game community in the Facebook group and maybe even the Discord. So that's one way to do it in real life, but not in real life because people don't want to actually meet up nowadays for obvious reasons. The second thing you can do is if you're okay with just playing online, Tabletop, Untap, Octagon, links to all that stuff down below can be downloaded. There's mods for all three of those to where if you download them, you can play the Digimon TCG without the need for any actual cards. And there's communities again on Facebook and Discord where you can do that. Played against a few. I mean, that's what I'm gonna be doing today. I'm gonna be doing tabletop games today, which will be very cool. What's hurting my eyes? Your face is good. I do what I can. I do what I can. I do what I can. It's actually when your camera focused on your hand and the background is blurry. That's what I said. That's what I said. Depth of field, you know, like this is my camera's depth of field, and because of my camera's depth of field that I created. And combined with the focus and the aperture, I created a nice bokeh effect behind me, which is the background blur you see. When my face goes out of focus, it's not because of this. It's because my camera just can't focus on my face right now for whatever reason. Because right now it's on autofocus, because I do move around a lot, and I change camera scenes, so that changes the way it focuses. Going back to the first starter decks, yellow, blue, and red, which one you like the most? I'm feeling the red. I made a video talking about all the starter decks in a lot more depth than what I'm going to say right now, so watch that if you want to get more of an intake. Like, I also recommend like how many you should buy and why and stuff like that. But I'm a big fan of the red one. Red one has some of the best cards in the game, and it's probably going to be some super clutch staples for you for a very long time. I mean, bigger, not blurry. Maybe I missed it. No worries, not a problem. This is something I turn off in video games because I'm not focusing on something close. I still want the objects in the background to be sharp. Yeah, I can make this sharper if I wanted to, but I like the ability to have more focus on me because the stream's about me and not necessarily about how cool my background is. But my background is cool sometimes. Have you been watching the 2020 animated thoughts so far? I haven't been catching up as much as I should. I think I've missed like the last couple episodes. But so far I love it. I saw that meme of like Metal Greymon getting some X combinations, which is super nice. Glad they're incorporating that into the reboot because that means it's gonna be incorporated into this game as well, which is gonna be cool. What are your thoughts on the meta? Do you think it's balanced or is it really dominant color? Because that can be a deal breaker to new/casual players. Why? Why do you think that? Before I answer your question, why do you think that? What makes you think that? Let's see. Yo, what's going on, the XZ? What's going on, Dragoneer? Have they made an Alphamon card? He's my favorite Digimon. Not yet, Crablord, but chances are he's on his way. They're making a lot of Royal Knight cards, so I wouldn't be surprised if he's on the list of cards they want to get at. I don't why I always keep watching the Card Fight Vanguard Dimension opening. Maybe because Kai's in it. XD, yeah, that's probably why. That's why I would watch it. Think Omnimon's going to be power crept out anytime soon. They're pretty darn expensive. People are just questioning, are they going to be worth it in the long-term investment set 3 onwards? Well, first of all, in terms of investment, let's not talk about that, because until a card game's 20 years old, there's no point in there's no point in even thinking about, you know, how much cards can be valued. If you think this game can last 20 years, make an investment in them now. Fine, make some money. Second, investment in terms of the utility you can get competitively. Omnimon, so far, I have seen no reason to think in the first 3 sets of the game that it won't be super impactful. And given that the next set, the Greymon set, in theory is going to have a lot of really good red support, that just further supports Omnimon, like, indirectly. Also, weirdly enough, there could be an Omnimon card in that set, because I think I had a debate about this once. Like, technically, he is a part of the Greymon line, but not like the Greymon heritage of cards, you know what I mean? Like Digimon's weird like that. So I'm not sure though if they'll print Omnimon support. They might. Who knows? Probably they probably won't, but they could. And no one would be like, what? Why is this in here? You know, kind of a thing. Yes, I'll try doing Battle Spirits again soon as well. Bandai announced they would be retconning all Digimon listed as crosswords level in Digimon reference book to have regular levels and attributes. So maybe that's why, maybe that will be used in the TCG as well. Interesting. That'd be interesting. Like a new class of Digimon. That'd be interesting. Let's see. Speaking of meta, as far as my local community, you see almost every color except black, but Shine Greymon. I hate Shine Greymon decks, XD. You and everyone else. Yeah, I invest in cards. I don't think you have to wait 20 years, but I do think the Digimon TCG is something you should invest in. It will be a bit volatile. Oh no, I'm not saying don't invest in it. What I'm saying is if you want to see a return on that investment, it would take a while before it actually became something really big that you can invest in outside of it. But like short-term investment, or like in terms of like your competitive investment, Omnimon's a great call, 100%. And the reason he's expensive is because he's a good card that everyone wants. That's about it. In Yu-Gi-Oh, there was a time when the meta was only Blue Eyes decks because it was dominant and that made it boring. Playing against the same deck over and over, etc. I had a big discussion about this the other day on my channel. Like, just because something is meta relevant does not make it a bad thing. I can understand how you can be annoyed finding the same deck over and over again. But for that to be a reason why new players, casual players who don't know anything about the actual meta will play, like you hear what I'm saying? Like, casual players don't make decisions based off of the competitive scene. Otherwise, they would not be casual players, factually. And then secondly, competitive players don't make decisions based on what casual players do. They just don't, right? So you understand like why I think the question is like a moot point. And I feel like it's just like, first of all, like it doesn't matter if I answer like balanced decks or not balanced decks, because frankly that doesn't matter. You know, a balanced meta is not a good meta. That doesn't just mean that, right? A balanced meta could actually be a very bad meta because of the cards that are out and the kind of mechanics that are being utilized and the barrier to entry. But those are factors that I've already explicitly said are not a problem. So it feels like you're searching for a problem where there isn't one. So I'm not gonna really, I don't know what to do from there, right? I don't know where I can help there. Not much as an Arrestramon, but it's still a sign. Gosh, means Omnimon prices will probably keep soaring high. Yeah. Sorry if that was confusing. Not a problem. And no, investments, that's a good thing to call it. I mean, like, because, like, what you're doing is you're essentially paying whatever it is. Like, so, like, let's say Omnimon is $30 now, right, to buy for a single, right? And you go, well, how much value am I going to get out of that $30 over a span of time? But if you wait to buy it, it'll just keep going up. Therefore, your best time to buy it is right now. But you're not 100% sure if it'll actually go up or not. So, like, it's a tough decision. So I totally understand why you actually worded it that way. I just wanted to make sure that if I answered that question, I didn't make it sound like if you buy Omnimons, you'll make a lot of money. That's not what I'm saying. If you buy Omnimons, you'll get a good card that you can use. If you want to hold on to it and make it perfect, get it PSA grade, all that fun jazzy stuff, you can do that. But you're not going to see a return on that for a while. And that could be even more expensive in that process. Do you do anything else other than TCGs? Play any games recently? Are you coming back to play Cyberpunk? Cyberpunk. I don't know what that is, but I do play TCGs. Currently in the process of starting my career in the United States Navy. I sing, dance, do all kinds of other fun stuff with my family. I babysit a lot recently. I binge watch TV shows. I go out. I occasionally do crafts, but like not the kind of crafts that like I would actually be impressed by, like origami and stuff. I can't really do like drawing or painting. I wish I could. I wish I was like artistically talented or like creatively minded. I'm just not, and I can't make a pretty thing at all. But I try, and that's good enough, I guess. What's another fun thing that I do? Oh, and then like other games that I play. I'm a big fan of like strategy simulation games like Pokemon, Digimon. What was a game I'm gonna be playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Dungeon Dice Monsters this Friday as a speedrun over on Twitch. It's gonna be super exciting. I bet you guys didn't know that game had a speedrun. It does. It's gonna be super exciting. I think that's about it. I think that's mostly what I do. But I do have a lot of hobbies every now and then that pop up out of nowhere. But yeah, that's a lot of what I do. Unimon, fantastic card. Just like Wiki Rush, countered by multiple things. Exactly. If you already argument Yu-Gi-Oh, you can bring up the Zoo Disaster. Oh, Zodiacs. Ooh. That's more of how meta dominant decks can be, you know, where a deck was literally tier 0, like as tier 0 as it gets, you know. Another good example would be Luard very recently in the Vanguard TCG with the whole PBO ruling and with the whole PBO domain loop thing that you could use just to be like super aggressive while also having the most consistency in the world. Yu-Gi-Oh! Feel worst right now. All is needle fiber hockey frybacks. Dude, that card, to be fair though, that card's ridiculous. What's it called? It's called Dragon Link is like the main deck for that, right? Yeah, that's crazy. But no locals, right? Yeah. Oh, right, the Zoo Disaster, which is called securing an early position. I think I missed something. Omnion's like 85 USD where I am. Oh my god, dude. I wish it was $30 like you said. Well, good news, it will not be like that on the English release. But you play Japanese, so I'm very sorry to hear that. But just know that you don't need to play Omnion if you don't want to. There's other decks that are equally as good. The reason why Omnion's the best deck though is a combination of power, how good it is, and popularity, how much it's being played. It's just being played so much that it subtracts. I promise you it'll be a lot less popular as of set 3, but it's still gonna be pretty popular because Omnion's still really good. So if you want to play it, by all means, you're completely justified. I think it is worth the $85 because that's what you have to pay, sadly. Try getting them online too. I bet you could find it for cheaper than that too. How to play Carpet Vanguard area? If you just like Google like Carpet area like upload tutorial, it'll be first thing you see, guarantee it. That's how I downloaded it a long time ago. This dude has good Vanguard content and got me playing it like a month ago. Yo, I do what I can, boys and girls. I do what I can. My local killed the competitive scene with Rookie Rush. The only reason why I'm hyped with the newbie decks because somewhat good against Rookie Rush. Rookie Rush isn't really I've never lost to a Rookie Rush deck in a tournament before. You know, I've never actually had a problem with that deck. But I can understand how annoying it can feel. It's like, what do? All they're gonna do is just swing at you, and you have to kill their things. And if their things don't die, you lose. If you're playing yellow, you're like, well, what am I gonna do? I'm gonna die before they get to me, right? But there are ways to beat them. Blockers. They need to draw their cards. They never draw cards. You know what I mean? Like, if you're fighting the Pokemon version, know that. Like, just know that they could have that and try and play around it as best as you can. Make sure you have double things, stuff like that. You ever played Digimon World 3? No, but I want to. Those games are beautiful. Steven, what do you think? What do you think is a good Digimon ratio in terms of how many of each stage? I've already kind of explained this before, that I don't really think there is like a golden ratio. Usually, like, whatever you think is consistent will probably work. So my recommendation to you is to go on a website like DigimonCard.dev or like a hand simulator website. And basically what you do is you put in your ratios for what your list is, and you do like opening start hands, like 5 in a row. And if you can see rookies 3 out of those 5 times, you're good to go. Promise. Because out of those times you didn't see one, you might have gone second, and then you can draw that card and make it the difference. As long as you can consistently see a rookie turn 1, or whatever like your main strategy card is turn 1, you're good to go. That was my favorite Digimon game. Oh really? I bet you it was. They look so pretty. I kind of want to play Digimon World 4 a lot too. That one looks really cool. By the way, guys, can I get, before we actually move on to actually playing tabletop, can I get a huge like spike right now? And anyone in my current share squad, be sure to share out the live stream. Make sure everyone knows we're doing a double stream day for Digimon TCG, both here on YouTube and over on Twitch later on. Be sure to do that for me right now. Appreciate it. If you guys are getting value out of the stream, it means the world to me. Do you think there is a color that get better, worse compared to others? In set 3? So the colors that get better, like the shining stars of set 3, I've said this before, I'll say it again, are green and black. Those colors get so much good support, it's not even funny compared to everything else. And then in terms of things that become worse, technically nothing becomes worse because they all get supported. But the one that got the worst support was yellow, because while yellow's support was pretty cool, it was not focused towards the main archetype / strategy you wanted to go for. And so that's why it's a bit of a black sheep. And it felt like a bunch of random stuff too. But there was some nice staples in there, which is nice. Best place to buy a playmat. All I see are Greymon, Onimon. I want Devimon playmats and Myosmon playmat. Just go to like Ink Gaming and like get a custom playmat made. You can make your own. That's what I would say to you. I don't think anything getting out of hand like Yu-Gi-Oh has gotten in the Mao. There was like 20 plus hand traps right now trying to balance everything out. Yeah. Yo guys, what's up? What's going on, Elena? How you doing, friendo? I'm so excited for Digimon. I don't know if I should wait for English set or buy Japanese cards now. Definitely wait for the English set. The Japanese cards are going to lose all their value once we get the English set in terms of overall things. Plus, the English set's more hype than everything else. But if you want to play I have some Japanese cards, but if you want to actually play the game, getting Japanese cards is a big waste of your money. But if you want them for collection purposes, by all means go ahead, because they do look pretty. Hey Steven, in Vanguard, if Kai rode the cross, oh my god, it'd be legendary. Technically, he did use the cross once. We just never saw him do anything about it. By the way, just found you on YouTube. Looking forward to more Digimon videos every single week, buddy. Every single week. I use a hypergeometric calculator to figure out how many stuff is good, works okay, TBH. Nice. Look at that mathematics right there. As a fellow economics and statistics man myself, I do occasionally do some mathematical crunches in my brain hole when it comes to figuring out like the percentages of certain things, like the likelihoods of certain things. Just because I'm like, it gives me some extra confidence in how I'm building my deck, but I don't really need it to know I'm building a good strategy. Just like actual practice is like the best thing I could always recommend. I actually made a video about deck building in the Digimon TCG, and I go over like some of the best practices that I think people use in order to actually put their ideas into practice, if that makes sense. Like it's one thing to have a really creative and cool idea that you think can work. It's another thing to actually build the deck to where it works. That's like a whole separate thing. I can't talk about how that process happens for the Digimon TCG. And a lot of variety and a better story. I heard 4 was really bad. Oh no, it's not good. What's the best way to get into the new Digimon TCG? Currently seems hard to get started. Well, technically, it depends on what you want to do. If you want to play JP, I don't think there's a barrier to entry really in terms of like getting started, because like the best deck right now is essentially comprised of set 1 cards, and I think set 1's still being sold as well, like as booster boxes, so that shouldn't be too hard. Second thing is, if you're playing in English, the cards aren't out yet. They don't exist yet. The way that I play is via simulations like Tabletop Simulator, Octagon, and Untap. Links to those down below. Some of those are free, some of those aren't free. And the way and then I play online like a community without any real cards. But once the real cards come, I plan on doing all kinds of IRL stuff, which we can talk about barrier to entry and stuff there. But for now, there is none. It's all $10. $10 to buy tabletop. That's your barrier to entry right there. That's what it takes. And then like 10 hours worth of Googling and deck building, and then go ham. I'm gonna go to a local next month, strictly starter decks, but I'm so hyped. Get after it, Lord Zed. I believe in you, buddy. I played Digimon World 4. It's a very fun game, but kind of hard at first. I don't mind hard. I am looking forward to start playing the game. Haven't had the opportunity yet. Best of luck, Mario Land. It's gonna be so amazing. I can't wait to start making some content. I don't want to like spoil nothing, guys, but like, some things might be going on. I'll tell you what. Black really needed that support though, 100%. 100%. I'm looking forward to start playing this game. I already read that. So many messages. So what will we be doing in the Navy, if you don't mind me asking? My brother is a medic. Oh, that's awesome. My roommate's a medic, actually. He's going in for meta as well. I'm going to be doing Surface Warfare. I'm going to be an officer. I'm going to OCS, probably either in January or like March, around that time. The sad thing is that by the time that we actually get the English set fully released, I won't probably be here for the first like few weeks of the game existing. I'll be gone, like media blackout. I'll try and like stay up to date as much as I can about the meta and stuff while I'm away, but whether or not I can actually come back full swing, and you never know. But yes, I do plan on doing Surface Warfare, with hopefully a lateral move into Intel, depending on how well I perform at my job for the first like few years. Giving Digimon weapons for battle, XD. I heard the Share Squad got you covered. Yo, Lena, got you. Appreciate you. I highly recommend Tabletop. It's a great. The best selling point I think for Tabletop is that it looks the best, and it's like the one that feels like you're actually playing the game and not like you're on some weird browser-based site like Untappd. I love Untappd for what it does for the communities of card games, but man, oh man, is it a frustrating site to look at and use. I hate it. I used it for Vanguard a long time ago. Scarred me for life. Can never go back. But people like it. People love it. So you know, I'm not gonna say don't go to it if you like it. Definitely go for it. What's your top 3 decks so far? I actually made a best decks video. It's out right now. You can watch it and answer that question. That exact question. But Cliff Notes. We got number 1 is gonna be Red Omnimon * Blue Omnimon, because I don't think Blue Omnimon's like strictly worse than Red Omnimon set 3, but I'm going with Red Omnimon will be more popular, so Blue Omnimon, yeet. Second best deck, Sarismon, also known as just green. I think green in general has so many big options to it thanks to the tools it got in set 3 that it's ridiculous for me not to say it's gonna be a great deck. And third, ragnaloardmon, specifically Black Ragna, because I like Black Ragna better than Red, and because I think Red will be mainly Red Omnimon and not Red Ragna. That's why people will play Black Ragna if you see Ragna. Also, the combination of Atomic Ray for OTKs is ridiculous. Also, this is incorrect. Hello, love. Why are you... That explains why I look so stupid. My shutter speed was off. My shutter speed was 100 when it should be 125. Camera, get your act together. Now look how much cleaner I look. I've been on the wrong shutter speed this whole freaking time, boys and girls. Where's this? Where's my... I'm upset. Okay. So which is the most user-friendly? None of them. 0. They are all not user-friendly. They all take at least a day and a half to get used to. And some take 2 weeks to get used to. And if you're me, 4 months. They're all not user-friendly, sadly. Some have automation, though, like Octagon and Untappd have some automation, which makes your life a little bit easier, but doing less isn't the same thing as not doing stuff. How do you think all the sleeves squares up in the meta after set 3? Haven't tested it yet, but not good. Because there's so much more removal now, and the biggest problem Ulforce ever had was dealing with removal on your Ulforce. So not too good. How do you... I already read that. So which is... I already read that. TTS... I already read that. Looks like feels great. I already read that. Okay, I read everything. Hey, Steven, just beating Aqua for second 0 because he used Aqua for attack instead of Eric and Rogue Glory. Way too late. Hey, gotta play Eric, boys. Gotta play Eric. I need ideas on how to build strong deck only around red for starters if you can. I'm confused by the question. Oh, like only using starter decks, I think is what you're asking. How do I build red? Well, first of all, there's only a couple of cards you can max out after that. 4 Terra Force, 3 starter Metal War Greymon, 4 Hoomon. Make sure you max out your 4 Greymon level 4. 4 of the ultimates that come in the deck. Trash some of those useless option cards like Wing Blade, and you can keep Gaia Blaster if you want. Giga Blaster, and then you don't need the Tide Tamer. And then just fill in it with Digimon rookies and Digimon champions if you have any spares. Do you think Mastamon's a good purple deck? I think he's good in I think he's better in I think Mastamon's better in a yellow deck, technically, personally, because you get more out of it in a yellow deck. In purple, there's so many other ways to gain value and gain aggression that I don't think you need Mastamon, but she is nice. I don't think she's needed though. I already read that. I thought people thought Red Ragna would would be above Black Ragna. All good with me. Black is my favorite color. I think Red Ragna, like in people's brains, is the better Ragna. But because people won't play that as a red deck, they'll play a different red deck. It like lowers the popularity of Red Ragna, if that makes sense, right? Like you have Ragna decks, then you have red decks, and then you have the overlap here, which is Red Ragna. This will be less than this. Therefore, Black Ragna is all that's left over here in this box, and it's bigger than this. Therefore, Black Ragna is bigger than Red Ragna, and more popular than Red Ragna, which is why I say that. Also, I think Black is just better in terms of mirror match, in terms of OTK potential, and in terms of just overall diversity when it comes to how many skills you actually have. Because D-Digivolve is kind of nice. Also, reboot plus blocker plus all that fun stuff. Red Ragna lost recovery for momentum disruption. Got bricked once and you're kind of done. Get bricked once and you're kind of done? I don't know. I mean, I've bricked with it before, and my response is just to hard play the freaking Ragnaloardmon or the Durandamon, and then just next turn go straight into it. You know what I mean? And like, if they can't respond to that, they can't. So like, while you like bricking is a thing, but how you respond to your brick is a big factor in terms of how it actually affects your game plan. Because again, always remember, guys, the Digimon TCG is a game of of statement plus response, which means like whatever you do, it doesn't matter how much you spent in memory, it doesn't matter how much you drew, it doesn't matter. What matters is, can your opponent respond to whatever you did? If you give them tons of memory, chances are they can respond very well. But if they don't, who cares, right? Go into your Ragnamon, have a freaking party, right? That's what I would say. You know if Mega Man Ultra S parallel art is real? Oh no, 100% that's real. 100%. People got product early, and they opened it, and that's what it looks like, and it looks great. How you doing in the Digimon? I'm not playing in it. I'm not in it. So I'm doing bad, and I don't know. I'm doing good. I'm not in the Digimon right now. Should I get the Japanese Digimon cards? The country is selling pre-ordering BTU 1, 2, 3, and 4. Also purple, all 6 starter decks, all Japanese cards. Do you play in a place where there's Japanese tournaments? If not, don't do that because you won't get any use out of them. If you want to play that, though, that sounds like a pretty good deal for some of those things. Well, hello there, Violet. You want to say hi to the people? Come here. We got a cat. Go over there. I know. You can pick it up. Shoot. Get out of my room. Get out of here. Don't want to be in here either. You're just gonna get into my box. I don't want you in there. Go, shoot. I'm gonna pick you up again. What are you doing? You try. Yeah, she's adorable. She's a queen though. Doesn't want to do anything. I'm like, no, get out. You chew. Like, she hates being picked up, but she forces me to pick her up when she doesn't move where I want her to move. So what options would you recommend to use to play in a Ragnar deck? 0. If you're playing red, barely play Terra Force, like 3. Like, you need to maximize your Digimon space because you need to play a full 8 copies of level 6s and then 4 level 7s. That's a lot of room dedicated to Digimon. I play 2 Atomic Ray in my black one and then 3 Tamers. The rest are all Digimon, and I think that's a little high. Sorry, a little low for the Digimon count. I would play 48 if I could, but having the Tamer is nice for the memory efficiency / the alternate plays you can make turn 1. He says, "Shoo." Hey, I was trying. Look, guys, if I let her stay in here, she's gonna get into my table right here. She's gonna scratch up all my cards, get hair all over my stuff, and I'm not into that. And then she'll get like upset with me and she'll hide behind the desk, and I can't get back there. I'm a 6'3" man with all this technology around me. I can't just like reach back there and get a cat. So her being in here is a liability more than anything else. I play with her out there where it's open and safe and there's couches, not in here where I have to work and all my stuff that matters to me is scratchable. All right, let me go ahead and get Tabletop open because I realized I've just been hanging out with you guys this whole time and haven't been playing any games. Let me get Tabletop open so we can actually test some set 3 decks. Do. I'll actually also let people know that I'm streaming and see if they want to get in some games. Why is there no thumbnail here? I don't think Asia is going to play English cards. No, illegally they won't be allowed to. Legally they will not be allowed to, just like we will legally not be allowed to use Japanese cards. What tier do you see for Black Craniumon? Not sure. That's a question mark one. I think it'll be good. I think it'll like I think like black blockers, like wide board, like protecting your dudes will be cool, but it'll be a weird strategy that could lose pretty hard to aggression, depending on how early you can get your first blocker, / how late you can get your first blocker. Also, it'll probably lose to green, is the sad fact there, because green has a lot of ways to rest your dudes during their turn. So like the main way that you want to protect yourself can just be hard countered by them. But otherwise, you think prices are going to be higher or lower than the Japanese ones? Depends on our market. I think given the box like predictions for breakdown, like rares and stuff, it'll be technically easier to get rares and super rares and stuff, so there'll be more in the market. Whether or not that actually brings in the price because we have a lot more players, I don't know. That's a tough economic call that I can't really make. I would definitely argue they'll be close. Like, you won't see more than a $10 difference. You won't see more than that, no matter how high or low it goes. So just understand that whatever price they're at in JP, chances are it's going to be very similar to that price in English. Aquaforce is a clan in the Carvate Vanguard TCG, and then a VP Farmer is a classification of a certain kind of player in Vanguard 0, where basically they're not actually fighting against you, they're just trying to rank up some points or some daily missions and stuff like that. I seen a spicy for ragnaloardmon and craniumon with blue tamer and blue option cards. It was nice. That sounds horrifying, but cool. Craniumon will be good with the starter black deck Taichi. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, really cool combo right there for just like infinite blocks, which is nice. Not infinite blocks, but a lot of extra blocks. Let's see if anyone responded to my post in Tabletop. See, Craniumon or the one that slips by Badlumon, and then Kaiser nails the Craniumon out. Oh my gosh, you Spice Lord. And the other spicy one was the Ceresmon and Malamyotismon. Crazy combo. And the other spicy one was the Ceresmon and Malamyotismon. Crazy combo. How'd you get that off? I'm confused. So I'm assuming you're playing Arukenimon because she can evolve on green. And then you just Malamyotismon. But I'm pretty sure Malamyotismon... Neat. And the other spicy one was the... I already read that. It scares me a little bit if the top meta cards are the expensive at the start of the game. I don't care personally, but for the potential upcoming players, could be hard. Okay. Here's something I want to make sure everyone is clear on when it comes to card games. A true barrier to entry isn't something that... A true barrier to entry has to, so like, well, while expensive cards are always a factor in your decisions, I promise you, how expensive a card is will not affect how much it's actually played, nor will it affect how many players in the game we have. So please just get that out of your brain holes, okay? Because I promise you, if people truly want to play this game, they'll pay the money. I promise. Now, if you're worried about it, that's understandable, but you just said you weren't. So, you know, a true barrier to entry would be understanding the rules, understanding the mechanics, understanding the player base, learning the meta, learning the games. Those are all barrier to entry. Getting your hands on cards, while it is a hard thing to do sometimes, is very easy thanks to things like TCG Player, eBay, friends, and just overall boxes and stuff like that. Boom. Okay? So, please guys, I want you to know that price is not a real barrier to entry, because I promise you they will pay it, whatever price it is. Because the way people actually think is not how much money can I save, it's what can I get the most value for. And the most value is always going to be the best cards. And if the best cards are expensive, you don't care, because you want them. I got it at TwitchCon last year. Yeah, the new Twitch logo and everything. Let's see, what am I reading? Oh my god, you guys are going crazy. There's a video on a Japanese YouTuber pulls off some impressive board with that combo. It was the Terriermon as well. Preach. Nice. Oh, that's me. We'll probably get more purple-green support in the future. They haven't given us apart from Arukenimon. Oh, you mean purple, like, mix. Yeah, cool. What are your thoughts on Rust Terriermon OTK with Dimension Scissor? Well, I mean, your opponent has to have, 6 Digimon. Sorry, 5. So, it already has a big, question mark as an OTK deck. But I think Rust Terriermon has a lot of cool tools, and with the inclusion of the brand new green cards, any green archetype can become more consistent. So, whether or not it actually sees play, I'm not sure. I think the download Ceresmon archetype is going to be a bit more complicated at first. Sorry, a bit more played at first, but it is going to be cool. Bancho Lilymon, Bancho Leomon as examples. We have Bancho Stingmon already, so you never know. Yo, dude, what's going on, Descendant? If done count parallel card, I don't think the most expensive card are the secret rare cards only. Those SR cards are not that expensive in the market. The only expensive SR card is Omnimon. And that's because he's been bought out so many times. I only see in one OTK with blue, green, and Imperial because of all the jamming. You also forget ragnaloardmon with if you have ragnaloardmon in black plus one more Digimon and an Atomic Ray, you OTK. If they have no blockers, and even they do, you have piercing. So, what do you think about Bancho Stingmon? An amazing card, super cool tech in any green deck, 100%. Really good counter to Omnimon. Sorry, I shouldn't say counter. Really good response to Omnimon. I would see Bancho Golemon in this game. Oh my, the danger. Am I thinking there are level 3? There are only 3 level 5 lower Digimon in green? Oh, only 3 download. There's only 2 download Digimon level 5s in green. There's 1 level 4, and there's 1 level 6. And then, sorry, there's 2 level 6s, if you count Ceresmon, which I would. Yeah, there's not that many download cards, but trust me, the ones that exist, they're good enough. I'm currently in my download list, like my pure download list, I'm only playing the level 5s in Ceresmon, because that's all you need. If you want to play level 4 one, you can. I don't actually like playing that one, though. There's better level 4s than that one. The value I get off of just like my Blossomons and my Ceresmons and my Argomons is all I need. Plus having more different name stuff is nice. Also just having more powerful level 4s is nice as well. Oh, cool. I think we got ourselves a room, boys and girls. So let me go ahead and get this changed up. Let's do this bit. Let's do that bit. Let's do this bit. Let's do this, that, not that, that, and then let's turn that off. Cool. What's the name of it? What Digimon do you run in Ceresmon? A bunch. I'll show you guys the list right now. I have it right here. Lilithmon is purple. You thinking of Mastamon? What'd someone say? I think Yellow doesn't have a level 7 except Lilithmon currently. Also, the Mastamon's level 6. And purple has Millenniumon. Not Mastamon. Mastamon's a level 6. You would think she'd be a level 7, but she's not. No, yellow does not have a level 7. Yellow does not have a level 7. Yellow does not. Purple does though. Yellow and green are the only ones that don't have level 7s. Now there's a very good reason why there's no level 7 for green. I'm not so sure why there isn't one for yellow yet. I don't think it'd be busted, but it'd be nice. But I don't think it'd be bad either. Like it'd be real good. It'd be that good. What the? Oh, come on, you stupid tabletop. Wait, am I in? Or am I out? Now I'm just confused. Tabletop! All right. Let's try doing this. Maybe their server isn't as strong, or my internet's faulty, but I think my internet's going strong. I mean, I'm streaming at 6,000 kilobits, so I mean, you never know. Well, now the room's gone, so now I'm just assuming the room got deleted, but let's see if they said anything in the chat. Must have loaded wrong deck. So I guess they completely exited out of the room if they loaded in the wrong deck. All set up. I sorted and ready. Okay, cool. No worries. What's an Aquaforce VP farmer? I don't know if I missed a cue or not because my phone went out on YouTube. Basically, it's a type of Vanguard 0 player that doesn't actually play the game against you, and they're using a clan called Aquaforce. It's like a type of deck. I know Leo Leopardmon in there. I'm only gonna run yellow and green. Oh no, yellow and green still have very no. You should be happy. Like yellow and green are such powerful archetypes that they gave them a level 7. It'd be busted. So that's why there isn't one. Not because they don't deserve one or they are getting shafted. No. It's because they would abuse it so much with how powerful the decks already are. I'm waiting for Tyrant Kabuterimon. Aren't we all? Hello. Let me go ahead and bring in my Ceresmon deck so I can show these guys to you really quick. We have Ceres Green set 3. I have the Titanmon 6 on it too, which is super fun. Let me show you guys this. Let me attempt to show you guys this, I should say. Let me attempt to show you guys this. What? Oh, can I not activate? Okay, well, let me. Oh, what happened to there? Oh, okay. I guess he's leaving. Well, okay. Why show you this when I can just show you how well it plays? Yeah, okay. I was like, oh, there's my Digitama. And then we have to shuffle this up. All right, first game. I wasn't actually ready for this, but I'll be ready, I guess. I guess we're gonna roll before I set my security. That's fine. Maybe he's just excited. Roll that dice a little too hard. 2. That's not a roll. Yeah. 5. Okay. Alrighty, I am first. I'm gonna go ahead and put this down. By the way, guys, if you haven't already, my share squad, if you wouldn't mind making sure the stream does get shared, and can we get a like spike going now that we're actually playing some games? Sorry for that like delay, but you guys are just talking my ear off the whole time. Couldn't stop playing with you. But now we're getting the real party started. Purple deck. Okay, get ready for lots and lots of removal. I'm excited for that, I guess. As excited as one can be to have their things potentially killed. Also, yeah, these sleeves are super cool. These are the Hyper Colosseum sleeves for the current Digimon TCG. I think it's actually still being played as well in Japan, which is super cool. Alrighty, draw for turn. The play is quite simply to just go straight into our Blossomon. Now this could potentially give him a Chimeramon play, but I'm not too worried about that. That's a very big overcommitment for him, and I can bounce back pretty easily if he does have that going down. But I wouldn't be surprised if he did it, though. He gets to what? He gets to draw 2, discard 1, then draw 1, discard 1, so he gets a lot of filter. But is he going to be dumb and attack with this beforehand? No, he's going to play this. Okay. Oh, and now he's going to swing with this. Yeah. Yeah. Good little combo right there. Making it a lot more valuable for you to actually go in with these weak boys. Pooh, blowed up. Those sleeves look like the Tamer cards in Digimon Tamers. Yeah, those cards are based off of the real-life Hyper Coliseum card game. Yeah, it's a real card game, that game was, that they were playing in the show. Set 3 isn't on TTS fully right. Did you upload them yourself? No, they're on there. Yeah, Zappy updated them. Whether or not they're like super cool scans, I'm not sure, but Zappy definitely updated it. The mod, so I'm pretty sure. If you're having trouble, just like download the newest version and it should be okay. It'll automatically work. He discarded his Gazimon. Interesting. And we see a Mummymon just straight up giving me 6. Oof. Oof, magoof. I have a flower cannon right here, sir. With that boy's name on it. And we're gonna play it. Where does Tamer go? What the? BTS, are you broken? What the? Okay. Chill. He had to reverse time for some reason. Disoriented myself. I'm 8. So don't die. And then we're just going to hard play this Woodmon and pass the turn over to him. I play 16 rookies in this deck, and I can't see another one after my first turn. That's a little annoying. Yeah, he did that, so he can do the thing. No worries. Both players' turns? Nice. Oh, the matte and the purple starter deck. Yeah, the new one. Technically, this card isn't legal, by the way, guys. I don't know why he's playing with this. I don't know why people are playing with the starter deck cards. I know we know what they do, but they're not actually going to be legal on Friday because they're not going to exist on Friday. So I'm not currently testing with these cards in my list. But people can do whatever they want. I'm not going to be the one to tell a guy, hey, this isn't the format that I'm playing. But it's cool. You know, I'm not like that guy. I want to be that guy, but I have manners. Let's see what card he gets before I take my turn. And it's a Digimon again. Okay. Ooh. I'm not too worried about dying anytime soon, so... Oh, wait. That's not it. Can't do that. I really don't want to evolve Puppetmon if I can avoid it. I really don't want to hard play Togemon if I can avoid it. So I guess we're just going to hard play this. No. I will rest him. I refuse to spend that much memory on an Argamon. I don't know why. I don't know why. I can make this free. I will. Yay. Value. Oh, yay. I love everything. I want to see if I can draw a different level 4. Aha! 13! Agumon, you god! Yes, he gets the 3. Got the Agumon, homie. No, because the starter decks the starter decks don't actually come out on Friday. They come out like I think 2 or 3 weeks down the line, like the back end of November. So technically, while we do know what 4 cards are from each of the starter decks, and we know what they do, they're not actually legal cards that you can play with yet. But I guess we don't care about formats here, which is fine. That's an okay thing. It's a very arbitrary thing to care about. Okay, going to 3. Drawing my turn. Ooh, we got our Sarismon. I don't have any more downloaders though to really take advantage of it. But I will do is this. Rest. Play Sarismon. Draw a card. No more downloaders, which is fine. Rest that. Yes, thank you, sir. Swing at that. Should have drew first, trying to dig for that. Oh, right. Swing there. Good, and then I'll do this. dig for some more things. How about yellow, blue, and red starters? They usable? Oh, heck yes. Those are great. They're great starters. Yeah. Oh, and they're coming out with the first set. Attacking me with Gobblemon? Okay. You better not be drawing cards. Good. Togemon isn't when played, it's when digivolved. I digivolved. GG, he says. No Trump. I'm asking if he plays Trump Sword. I'm going to continue playing my game as if he does. I suppose you could have a blocker, but it looks like he doesn't. The power of green. I'm glad I made early investments on how to play with this deck, because it is kind of complicated sometimes, what you sort of try and set up, but it is very fun when you pull off all the fun things you want to do. Did he say first or second? He says he'll go first. Okay. Good luck, have fun. Well, we got all the dudes. All we need now is some level 5s. Party's gonna get started. I really hope Bandai gets an official online card game going and lets us use. Oh, dude, I would love. I don't. Well, code packs. I mean, those would already be things. Hopefully, if they were gonna do that eventually. But yeah, that'd be super cool. An online client would be very nice. For real, Steve, set up a board like he playing for money XD. Yeah, you always gotta give your best, guys. Anything less would be disrespectful to my opponent and to you guys. November 27th for Asia, if I'm not wrong. 27th. Yeah, that's what I thought too. The back half of November sounds correct to me as well. I'm gonna evolve Terriermon, draw on my 1. I don't mind giving him 2. Do I mind giving him 2? I kind of do mind giving him 2. I'm gonna just call down this Argamon, give him the 1. I'll go a bit wider here first turn. This is a judgment call here for my hand. Plus this sets up potential download plays, so I could as early as second turn play Sarismon if I wanted to. There's an Arukenimon, so we're seeing some Mega Malamosmon plays here, which is cool. I'm gonna draw for turn. Well, there's the download play that I was talking about. That makes me a happy camper. I'm gonna go ahead Digivolve for 1 over here. Draw a card. I'm gonna go ahead rest into Argamon, drawing a card. I'm going to head rest drawing a card. Sarismon on a turn 2, boys and girls. So now anytime I download, I can rest his cards to do it, which is very exciting. Now, I will say that he is able to go into Malamosmon this turn, but he will not be able to attack me in the same turn. So he'll be forced to pass his turn after our Rokeni Mine, which is nice. Because he won't be able to gain memory thanks to my Terriermon, which is nice. All I do is counter, 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 no matter what. No matter what. And they stay down. And they stay down. And they stay down. Gonna use the effect. 2, play a Malamosmon from his hand. Give him his dude. The attack now whiffs. You'll activate Digimon. He'll draw his card. He'll discard his card. Life is easy. No. Let him know that Terriermon isn't currently in play. Hmm, 12? Currently I am 12, regrettably, so I don't actually have a way to actually kill him. But I do have a way to rest and annoy him. Which is nice, I guess. I could swing into it with Sarismon. That seems such a waste. It seems like such a waste. Play Gollymon. Activate. No, play Woodmon. Activate. Yeah, okay. Do I kill the Mallow? He'll have no cards in board. Yeah, I swing at this. I don't want to, but I do. Argamon for 1 memory. It didn't have an Argamon in play. That's a Freemon. How do you play around Summoning Sickness? You don't play around it. You just play into it. There's a difference. Like you make plays knowing that you can't do anything that turn. You make your plays with investments in mind. Like you understand like the cards in your hand have more value than just that one turn. That's a Freemon. That's a Freemon. No, Digivolving is not the same thing as playing. Digivolving is not the same thing as playing. They're separate things. There's on-play effects and there's Digivolve effects. They're different. Freemon is a plus 2,000 Digitama if your opponent has 2 more rested. I'm going to go with GG very soon. Okay. Well, I'm fighting someone who likes to give up, apparently, and not like to play things through. Which is fine. People can do whatever they want. But, you know, have some faith in yourself. I mean, my hand's kind of dead after this turn. Which is frustrating. For me. Well, I'm just gonna swing here. Good. Not the biggest fan sometimes of just swinging without power boosts, but here we are. I don't want to just play 2 Agumons, do I? I kind of don't. But I kind of have to, huh? No, I don't have to. Do I give him 8 memory? Yeah, sure, why not? No. I'll just do this, and then... Nothing better to do. Okay, guys, your friendly reminder. This stream will be continued over on Twitch in about 2 hours, a little less than that. And then we're gonna keep the party going over there. So if you're not following me already, be sure to be doing so. Link down below in the description. Also, be sure to type in !Twitch in chat. Follow me straight from the chat itself. Maybe after the game, you could play some ragnaloardmon. I'll play whatever. I'll play a bunch of stuff today, probably. Draw for turn. Got the flower cannon. Wish I'd known that. Would have committed to this. Well, I guess I had a flower cannon in my hand last turn. Jeez, I cannot draw dudes, apparently. This is the frustrating bit here. Am I allergic to dudes or something? Like, honestly, what is this? Pass. Summoning an opponent turn, either security effect or get block or destroy, and then summon on opponent's turn, not sure yet, to get summoning sickness, and Kaiser Nail for blue starter and security. So anything that plays that thing, as long as it's the same turn, you do have summoning sickness. However, if a card is in play for even the ending of a turn, it loses all sickness. No, special summoning. So on playing from the drop or the trash or from wherever is the same as playing from hand. It's just that digivolving is different than playing, and digivolving does not have summoning sickness, because summoning sickness, who do you kill? Who dead? Yoink. There we go. There's a champion. Gotta play around as much as we can in terms of Trump Sword. You wait to commit the thing until you see the first one. And there you go. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. And they stay down, and they stay down, and they stay down. Let's load up something else. I don't know why I was looking for that. Let's play Let's play with some Black Ragna. Some oldies but a goodies here. We love our Black Ragna here, folks, don't we? Don't we love some Black Rags? Oh. Oh, I just asked him. And he left. Right as I asked him if he wanted to play, he left. Oh no, I'm a bad Samaritan, boys. I'm a bad Samaritan. I'm a bad Samaritan. Do you think that green that abused Argomon's inheritable skills and spams Rookie Rush posted will be good in set 3? That's exactly what I'm playing right now, homie. Just with Sarismons in it. And now I can actually rest my opponent's Digimon to play the Argomons. Heck yeah, dude. I'm playing 16 rookies in that deck. The only reason I lowered it was so I could increase the option count. So that way I can play Hidden Potential. Do you think BD3 is speeding things up considerably? I don't think it's speeding the game up. Not at all, actually. Now actually having a ramp archetype in the form of green, like that deck is speedy, but that's like the nature of that deck. I wouldn't say it's speeding up the game, because the game has been just like really whatever you can do. If what you can do is build a dude really fast, you do it. If what you can do is build a board really fast, you do it. It doesn't really matter how fast you do it. What matters is when you do it, can your opponent respond to you? So it sounds like there's currently no counters to get rested by green. No, there's no like resist cards or anything. And I'm also not 100% sure if you can't use Sarismon from your hand. There hasn't been like an official ruling on that. Good luck. Thoughts on new Omnimon? He's great. Super great, dude. Now, whether or not he's going to be like his own deck, I'm not sure. I think he'll probably be just played as like a 2 of Secret Rare at the most in red and black decks, which is super nice. Makes him a bit more affordable and easier to get his hands on. Having the potential board wipe, having like a legitimate board wipe card in Digimon's cool. Like, sure, Shine Greymon can board wipe. Sure, Omnimon could board wipe if your opponent's dumb and plays multiple dudes with the same Digimon name. But like, this is a proper like, oh yeah, with the way the game works, dudes are dying, which is nice. Here's the question, boys. When you fight against these, do you keep your dude alive? I think the answer is yes, but the problem is he could just have a Chimeramon in his hand, so if I do commit this Metal Greymon, I could be in some trouble. So, what to do? How do I know what to do? I think the answer, weirdly enough, the thing I should do is play Durandamon straight up from my hand here and say, what can you do about this? But the answer he can do, like if he attacks 3 times, plays Chimeramon the same turn plus a Trump Sword, I'm sad. That's a lot out of him though, so we'll do it. This is the hand we're dealt, boys. We'll play the hand we're dealt. Pure Durandamon, go. And that's what it is, boys. Do you think purple has been left behind in terms of what deck can do with their own strategy? Not even at all. Oh my gosh, no. There's so much value in purple. Whether or not that value can create overall advantage and pressure, that's a different question. But I think like the Metal Gurumon spam is a cool idea. Piedmon will always be good. Playing really great tech cards and just like a super consistent, like multicolor purple is still a deck, because of just how many cards you can see in a game. You can play like really whatever tech options you want for matchups, and I kind of like that idea, like a lot. So while I don't think purple has like any shining stars, like, oh yeah, obvious archetypes at the moment, I think it has potential if people want to put in the time to make it work. Same goes for green. I think green has so much good things going on for it right now, but what the problem is that people can't like decide what the best course of action is in terms of actually executing those strategies, if that makes sense. So he had the Trump Sword. Does he have the Chimeramon too? Just a mat to recycle that. So now he knows I might be doing the same thing, which is a good call. I kind of have to do the same thing. But now I know he has that in his hand, so I won't be doing that again if I can avoid it. But I can't avoid it. That's the problem here. Okay, so the answer is just to hard play either Evolve Metal Greymon here, which again, it plays a little less into him going for Trump Sword, I guess. But if he has the Chimeramon, I'm gonna be very sad. Yeah, these brick hands can happen sometimes. Even though I'm playing 15 rookies in my ragnaloardmon deck to try and prevent this, but it's fine. I would love to see a purple deck with a Meramon cards implemented. Yeah, like a really, like, I think evolution purple is a thing. You know, being able to turbo into your Metal Gurumon / your Millenniumon is going to be a valid strategy, I think. 100%. 100% I think that. Yellow is still only Shine Greymon deck. Yeah, yellow got like the biggest like not cool thing. You know, like they got straight up 0 out of this set, I think, in terms of like what they can actually use. But you know, it happens. How's the Time of Gray working out for you? It sounded cool, but I've never pulled it off. Oh, I've done it several times. I'm only playing 2 copies of it because it's not like you need it, but when you get it off, man, whoo, it wins you the game like that. Super easy. Plus, it does get off in the security as well, which could save you a game as well. If you're really pushing for OTK, I guess. You're not pushing for OTK. It's a tech. It's not what I'm designing the deck to do. The deck is designed to be consistent, but having this as an option to just surprise your opponent is, I think, really good. He's going for the Mallow play, evolving 5. You got any videos coming for new Omnimon? It won't be a deck. I'll probably play, again, new Omnimon won't be like a deck. It'll be like a tech of cards in certain lists, but I'm not sure what my first one's gonna actually be yet for the Digimon TCG. I'm not sure what deck I actually want to build off the cuff. If I top deck the boy, I'm a god. I'm just saying. If I top deck the boy, I'm officially a god. Oh, it's a boy. It's not the boy. It is a boy. That is pretty funny, though. All right, I'll play the Gatsumon, and I'll pass the turn. Good news? He cannot kill me with Trump Sword now. Bad news? If he has a Vengeance Attacker, he might just swing over me with Mallow. But he'll lose his Mallow if he does that, so, you know, that's fine, I guess. I don't care about that. Pew. He gets memory thanks to his dudes. And it is every time, so he'll get memory every time these dudes die, which is hilarious. He's gonna evolve into... Oh, no, he's gonna play that for some more memory. Like it, like the attitude there. I was actually testing this for set a month ago on Octagon. I think I have some really good lists. Nice, Pokezod. Get after it, bro. There's some really good stuff. And now we have the full set list, too, so it's gonna be even better. I think he did misplay, though, by not just, like, going for as much memory as possible and then just, like, hard playing removal. But let's see what he wants to go for here. The second I get ragnaloardmon, I can go for game, though, thanks to my Atomic Ray. So unless he starts to set up a way to survive, I mean, I could still just win the game, which is kind of fun to think about. Because he can't kill me this turn. And unless he gets Vengeance Attackers out here... Oh, well, there you go. That's a way to get rid of my dude. Should have blocked the Gabumon then. He went in a very weird order for all these things. I don't know why he didn't continue attacking, but it's okay, I guess. To each their own. Okay, so there's Ragna. Now we just need an ultimate. One piece is always missing. We're not dead yet. So we're getting closer and closer to drawing the cards we need. Well... Here's the situation. Yep. Okay. Whiffing everything, always. Do you run Cyclone Burst? No, you don't need that card. Fills up space. You need plenty of Digimon in this deck. And I'm playing a lot, but apparently not drawing the ones I needed. He could have ended this game a while ago, though, by the way. I don't know why he hasn't. Why take one over Numemon? Because it's 6k base, and so you can swing in earlier if you really want to. But having that nice on play is nice. It's really a choice. It's not really a I know which one's better yet. I'm pretty sure Tankmon's better for now, because being able to go in a bit earlier is nice for a potential, like, once you get into this, you win, which is nice. But Numemon is nice for that on play ability, just to be like, okay, and then evolve into an ultimate. Bro, you're the best player in the game, in my opinion. Do you offer any coaching to anybody so we can get your sagely advice and be true champion like you? I give my advice. Ask me a question, man. If you have a question, I'll answer it right now. I do offer coaching, though, technically. If anyone's ever interested in, like, actually working one-on-one with me stuff, I do have an email you can inquire about. I do have rates that are old from Pokemon, if you're interested, but... Usually, I wouldn't recommend people do that when I already give away my best stuff for free. So just ask me your questions now, and I'm more than happy to help. But I used to offer coaching a lot. More so for local players, though. Not really for anyone. I do have an email, though. I'm very confused, but it's okay. I have so many ways now to... if I had an ultimate last turn and he did that stuff, like, I don't know. I don't really agree with that, but... The fact that I have nothing means he can just do whatever he wants, and it's chill. This is 6, right? Well, 7. No, there you go. Well, never punished, I guess. Gets the Arcanimon right back. Yeah, the play I go for is Ludo. I lose the game if I give him more than 7 memory. I straight up lose. So I just pass. And that's reboot. I think Crania's 4 cost is heavy. Craniamon. If you're going for Ragna after that immediately, if you play Ties, it's fine. Or you play Joe's, it can be mitigated, that cost. Do you think a deck with a game plan of a level 7, like with Digimon in the source and Craniamon out, is a viable strat? Yeah, but it sounds kind of hard to pull off depending on the consistency cards you have in your deck, because Black is not known for drawing cards, you know what I mean? Black is known for, well, beating face and taking names. Alright guys, our only hope is an Atomic Ray in the security. He's gonna be smart and get after it before that. But the second he attacks something that Gatsumon can block, I will definitely block it. What do you think is the best Digitama to play in Rust Tyrannomon? A combination of Argomon and Tainomon. Pew. Alright guys, if this last card, we know, even if it is block, take, block again. No, I would live actually, yeah. I would live. Block, live, take, restand. Yeah, I would live. And then potentially swing in for a game. Alright guys, here it is. If that card's Atomic Ray, here we are. If it's not though, it's over. Let's see what he's got. Like 3 Tainomon, 2 Argomon? No, I like 3 Argomon, 2 Tainomon. Because having plenty of power boost is a very important thing to swing over certain things. But you don't need... I'd rather have more Argomon as opposed to Tainomon. Nope. GG. I'll play first. All right, let's not dead draw this time and see what we can do. I also need to change these. We have them without the sample text on them now, so they can look nice. I need the best deck list for red, only using starter Steve. I kind of already told you what you could do to edit the list. Really just maxing out on the key cards like Terraforce. I wouldn't play 4 War Greymon though. I'd do 4 Ho'omon. And then like 3 War Greymon. And then I would do 4 Greymon level 4. And then the room you cut from the base starter deck is you cut out those option cards like Wingblade or Starlight Explosion. And then you play more copies of Giga Blaster if you really want it. Slash other things. Okay, this hand's at least playable, depending on what I can draw on the next few turns. So I'm going to go ahead and get myself Mr. Toy Agumon. Going to draw. And then I'm going to play a Ludomon from my hand. No. No. Yes. No. No. So that goes to my hand. These all go here. No Alterestus game. That would have been a game changer last time. Okay. You're the GOAT. Thanks. Not a problem, bro. Do you find dead drawing fairly common? It looks like it happens at least once per match despite deck ratios. Yeah, it does happen. But I don't think it kills you. Like, I almost won that game had I just drawn a specific... Like, I just kept dead drawing. Opening dead is not a game changer. Continually drawing dead, obviously, rarely happens. It almost never happens if you build your deck correctly or you sequence your plays correctly. Red tie. Red tie would probably give me more value actually in this deck than black tie would. That's actually a good point. And it doesn't matter which one I play. That's actually a good call there. Thank you for the advice there, Flash Freeze. Much appreciated. Well, there's that. So I either play down the Gatsumon here, or I just hard play this. Hard playing this feels correct, given what I can do next. So we're just gonna do that right up here. Yeah, the four sources thing. Yeah, really good synergy. Plus, adding to your security tax in black outside of your Metal Greymon's very unheard of. But I will say, wait, no, doesn't it work? Wait, oh wait, it works on red Digimon. Like, and ragnaloardmon is a red Digimon. Doi. Who dead on your side? You have to kill yours first, homie. I'm not killing mine until you kill yours, dude. That's the rules. Cost happens before effect, dude. That's just the way the game works. You got rid of our Kamimon? Okay. Gives me the 4. Draw for turn. Hey, look at that, a champion, just like we wanted. This time I'll evolve Toy Agumon again. So if I draw an ultimate off of this. Okay, here's what we can do now. Sick. Okay, we can go to this. And if I don't get an ultimate here, which I don't, I can do this. And then I can either play Ludamon here or play Gatsumon. I think I go Gatsumon, given his board, but I could just play down Ludamon and search for my level 3 that way. No, I want to protect myself as much as I can. No, I need to dig. I need to dig. I'm gonna dig. Let's see if it was the right call. So far, it's the right call. There's no level 5s in this thing. And there's a whiff. Man, you almost never whiff with Ludamon. You almost always get one of the 2 cards, which is nice. But only saw one level 5 there in the bunch, so that's a good like deck thin right there for other cards that I could potentially draw into that I need, which is nice. Yeah, black versus purple is always a tough matchup because they have so much removal. And when you have this much removal against a deck like ragnaloardmon, you can be very much in trouble. I actually might just camp out here in the raising area with Greymon. If I draw my thing here. I don't. Promoting doesn't seem bad, actually. So I will promote. And I either hard play this right now, or I just play Gatsumon. Let me think. He has 4 cards in his hand. He didn't evolve last turn. He has Mallow in his hand. I'm not worried about that. What I am worried about is once I give him 8, he goes for X plus stuff. And I'm worried about that. But do I care enough to actually play around it? I don't think so. And I need to save this for drawing cards next turn. So, I'm going to play this boy, give him the 8, pass it over to him. Playing Trump Sword is the obvious counter, but he needs to have it. He top decked that, that's cool. Let's see. Okay, that's just when destroyed, it comes back, targeting that, nice. Back for revenge, but now he plays that and he ends his turn, which is I'm cool with. Activating the effect, paying the 3, getting rid of it, calling it back. Gets called back. Nice. Can't attack this turn, though. He needs to know that, so it won't be able to do the thing. And does he just hard play a Trump Sword to pass the turn? Let's see if he does that. If he doesn't, we're looking good. If he does, we're looking bad. Let's see what he wants to do. We could be in the clear. We could not be. depends on what happens here. This all comes down to what he plays on this next turn, on this next card. Because the more memory he gives us for the following turn, the better for us. These are the kind of things you gotta make. Like when you don't have as many options as I do, you have to go, okay, if he has it, he has it. You have to play for the win in these scenarios. He's just gonna hard evolve into a Mallow and pass. Now I will say he does have the Gazimon, so he does turn off my ability to gain memory on ragnaloardmon. So what he could be doing is potentially playing into me evolving for it this turn. And so what he's doing is essentially trying to make it to where if I do go for ragnaloardmon, he just responds to me with a Trump Sword. But the problem I have with him going for these line of plays is that he doesn't kill me next turn. So I could safely just ragnaloardmon this turn, gain nothing. I'm gonna swing. Here. Heat Viper. Okay, if he wants to do that, he can. Oh, no, sorry. It adds to his hand. That's right. So I'm going to... Giving him 3 is no different than giving him 2, I think. So I'm going to go ahead and go for tank. Drawing a card. I'm going to go ahead and swing into this. 6 to 5, we're good. Now I have a tie in my hand. Do I play this tie and pass? Or do I play ragnaloardmon and pass? I played on this tie and pass. This gets rebooted. If he has a Vengeance, I have a blocker. Ooh, that tie was a really good top deck. I'm super glad I went for that. Thank you, Tankmon. I don't die this turn. If he wants to swing out. If he does, I just go ragnaloardmon. I swing out, I win. He has no blocks. He can't Trump Sword my Browludgermon. Browludgermon is as strong as everything else he has, so he'll have to suicide into it, which means I just get to win the game next turn. All my dudes are standing. He can't get rid of everything. I think we got it. I think we got game without needing Ragna here, given the way he's been playing, and thanks to my rebooters, getting some damage in there. I think we juked him, boys. I think we juked him. I think we finessed. If he plays Heat Viper, okay, paying the 5, he'll turn his turn won't end because of the Mallows, actually. Cool. He'll probably just kill my blocker. Yep. And that. We still don't lose, though, because he doesn't get the dudes back. 2 back. Why is it 4? What? 3. You're at 4, right? You go to 1. You go to 1. Right there. Because it costs 5. No memory gains. Outside of those. Do I get double mem from this? Not sure. If your other Digimon or your opponent's Digimon get destroyed, you get +1. Oh, right. For each Digimon destroyed. Yeah, so it's 1, 2, 3. So 3 died, so 3 plus 3 is 6. So he goes to, you're right. So he goes to 1, 5. Goes to 5. Yeah. It stacks. That's actually super dope when you play that many cards. But his hand is so low, and I still have 4 attacks. He'll have to swing into my dude, no matter what. And if he doesn't, I just evolve into ragnaloardmon and win. What happens when you don't have removal? Purple style is the ability to interact with the trash pile for sure, yeah. He's gonna hard play that. He has 1 card left in his hand. Unless he swings at Browludgermon, we win the game. Okay, I'm confused now what's happening, but that's fine. Pew. So he gets 2 memory now. It's not once per turn, which is why it's just so crazy sometimes what you can do with that. But that's 1 card left in his hand. I'm not sure what it could be. Pew. Now he's gonna draw and discard, which is nice. Good thing it's not discard draw. Another Tsukaimon, okay. The 4. Oh, wait, I just realized I have tie, so this is actually 13 base. So yeah, these things can't kill me. And he played this turn, so this can't attack, by the way, guys. This thing cannot attack. Let's hope he doesn't attack with it. He's swinging out for no reason. I mean, I'm not sure what's next. That's next? Okay. Go to 3. Restand. Draw. Promote. Pierce. 2 sec. People forget he has Pierce. Ooh, baby, that's a good win right there. One more. Another dead draw game, boys and girls, but we brought it back with some good play. He did all that busted stuff, and I still won. All right, that's how you know consistency beats combo every time. Oh, right. It's both players' turn. You know what? I'm stupid. You're right. We are dumb. We are dumb boys right there. What I should have done was attack with a weaker dude first. Block, make him do that. You're right. We did that wrong. What we should have done was yeah, you're right. You're right. I should have taken that into consideration because it is both players' turns. It's not whenever. So I should have. No, because then I would have lost 4 memory. Yeah, you're right. That would have been awkward. You're right. Should have lost that one. He just misplayed there. And so did I forgot. Ah, dang. I hate when I'm stupid like that. I'm not used to playing against Malomyotismon with that kind of reaction. What I should have done was swing at the Malomyotismon, right? No. I should have attacked with my weaker dudes first. Because he would have probably not blocked those. And then I go in for the Pierce. No, I still think I lose that because he has Pierce on the Mallow. Yeah, no, I think I lost that one. Yeah, Mallow's a good counter to that deck, actually, because, like, without the removal, you can't deal with it as well. Yeah. I'm just not used to playing against that many Malomyotismons because normally I kill them before then, or they just don't come into play. But both those games just went on too much longer than they should have because I just had no responses to anything. What time is it? 10:30. Cool. We'll probably play it for another hour or so, and then we'll get the party started. Draw. Boom. Burns up Mallow easy. He should gain memory when your blocker die and would have 1. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, forgot about that. You know, when his blocker died. We just forgot because so many things had to happen in that instance. And oh, someone's he's becoming the host. Yeah. He left the room, so we need a new server host. Not a problem. Easy fixes. I don't know why I can't see my cards though. That's interesting. Okay, there we go. They just had to load in, I guess. Cutie. This feels like Red Ragna or just Red Omni. We'll find out though. Draw. promote. I definitely don't, I mean, I really want to just straight up. But that gives him the option to play down the boy and just swing in because he has powerful level 5s. So, yeah, we just regular evolve because playing into him, killing us with an attack is not, it's not bueno. Because if I had a 2-drop vanilla, I would have downloaded. But because I didn't, I can't because he can just evolve for 2 and then kill me if I'm rested. So I can't let that happen. If he wants to KO me, he's got to do it with Terra Force and then give me the option just to call a bunch of dudes. Oh, he had that one. I mean, it still would have killed me, but would have been a different kind of kill. And here comes the Ho-Oh. Okay, so we are going to be seeing that. This is definitely a turbo deck of some kind. The question now is, how are we going to respond to it given my hand? Whoa, 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 homie, go over here. Go over here, homie. There you go. There you go. Good job, homie. Draw. I think the response is no response, right? Like we don't we don't play into it. We just give him the 1 memory to we hang on to that for a rainy day. We go with a Ruramon and we pass the turn. Have you played this as a deck based on Blitzgram on Reddit at any point? I think this card is sleeper, especially. I don't think a deck revolving around that is going to be particularly great, but it won't be bad either. And Alter S. So that is safe. You die. That's why you play your 6K vanilla, boys. That's why you play your 6K vanillas. I would cut this card if I could, but I can't because it's too good. At countering this schmuckhead over here. So we're going to go ahead, rest this, play this, attempt to play this, draw a card. Not having fun with that one. I'm not afraid of Alter S at this point. Not gaining any security attacks. I'm not too worried about anything scary. I think Piedmon spam is a bit more consistent, but Ragnaloardmon, if given enough turns, can create some pretty powerful boards, as you've seen. I really don't want to just hard play Togemon, but is that the wave we're looking at here, folks? It might be. With the lack of ultimates in my hand, I do just want to low-key play Puppetmon and see what I draw. But that just feels so weird to do, and then to not attack with it because I don't want to risk just playing into him going for the Omni Swing. So I think I'll just hard play this Togemon. As weird as it is the best move that I have. I think. So I went for it. Hard playing the Tokester is, I think, the best thing we can do. It's gonna be swinging, no pierce or nothing, just gonna die. Checks out. And he's gonna hard play that, give us 4. Ooh, that's a lot. Oh, we get the we get the last copy of this card in my deck that I would hate to see. Oh, that's fun, I guess. I think the move is actually to hard play it because we may as well just be hard playing it. And then we go for a Gargo. We draw a card. We Gaburi. We draw a card. I can't just slam down a puppet. I would like to, but I can't just slam down a puppet. I think we just hard play a Woodmon and pass. No, sorry. Yeah, we just evolve Woodmon and pass. But giving the option to go Mega again seems not fun. It doesn't matter if I Puppetmon eventually. It does matter though if he goes for another Alter S. So Puppetmon here doesn't counter Alter S. In fact, it plays into it worse. So I could play around Alter S by attacking and like not caring. Yeah, we're gonna do that. We're gonna swing. Oh, not that. This one. This one. Not that one. This one can't attack. Yeah, this one attack. You're good. And then I'm going to hard play the Poopet. Because now we have 5 attacks per game. He needs to remove cards now, which he can do. I should have maybe attacked with Blossom on there as well. Now I've been greedy. Ooh, going for the big bad tie. Now that doesn't work on. It works on red Digimon, right? Yeah. So this is not a red Digimon. This is a white Digimon. So it won't work on Alter S, but it will work on other things. Hopefully he knows that. Gallantmon, hot. He can kill 6,000 DP or less, right? Yeah, sick. Blossomon is safe. Getting that removal that he desperately needs. Now, Alter S will not be able to kill my Vegimon column here because it's too dope. But Omnimon will. Ooh, look at these double Omni decks here. The new meta has arrived. Draw for turn. Promote. Going to download. To draw. To draw. Good. Gaburi. To draw. I think we just hard play a puppet again. Give him the 9. Pass it back. He didn't play a Terra Force last turn. Can't get up to he can't get up to Omnimon again. Well, I mean, factually he can, but all my dudes have different names except for the puppets, I guess. But he just hard plays a Terra here. Gives us the 1. We still have game on board though. If he doesn't just hard play a blocker here, which if he does, we have a counter for. When are you allowed to restand tamers when they let you during your active phase? The start of your turn. Draw for turn. Gonna do that. Going to evolve. Going to 6. Draw. Now I'm worried to attack again because if I do, I might not win. So resting here would be not advantageous for us. Hard playing and then evolving would. No, he's got that though, so I mean, it wouldn't really be saving myself too much. I see no reason not to swing with this again. Good. And then we evolve into this. Yeah. Yeah. Go into 5. We draw. Hard play this. Download. Hard play this. Go into 2. Activating this to rest this to play that to draw. Swing in there. Good. And then I just hard play the Woodmon. I don't waste any memory, and it becomes his turn. Sick. There. Now, can he kill all of these dudes and play a blocker with only 3 memory? I don't think so. So I think we have game wrapped up here, but you never know. Is this a phone app or are you using computer? Computer, and it's on Tabletop Simulator. Link down below. Also a link to the mod that we're using as well. This one. That is chill. So he already played 2 Terra Forces too. Keep that in mind, folks. Yeah, that's fine. You can't play a blocker and play Terra Force this turn. I have an Agumon just waiting in the wings There's no point in me responding to what it does until I know it matters. Not a problem, Bree. Always happy to help. Oh yeah, green level 7s, man. They're gonna be a hot commodity. That's for sure. Also, huge thank you to all the subs we've gotten this stream, by the way, if I haven't said so already. Really appreciate it. I guess he's playing a Skull Greymon just to play it. GG. He's like, you know what? You win, but I'm just gonna kill that because I can. I like that. Huge shout out to all the subs we got in this stream. Really does mean the world to me. We're closing in on 5K subs here on YouTube. The big 5000. Honestly, it blows my mind how generous and amazing y'all are. Just want to let you know that I appreciate it. You guys are why I make this content. Where's that thing go? Where'd that thing go? Where'd that thing go? Where'd that thing go? Where'd that thing go? There you are. Any burst modes potentially? Not yet, but I wouldn't be surprised if we got one. Also, with my Steam updating, that's annoying. I hate when that happens. First/second? Question mark. Let's hope this time we don't dead draw ultimates and we don't need to just rely on Puppetmon spam to win the game, because sometimes Puppetmon spam does not go well for you depending on what they have responses to. Thankfully, once he got that second Omnimon in play, he couldn't do anything, so that's nice. Puppetmon, weirdly, is actually a really good card to use against Omnimon because unless he's restanding, he can't restand again, right? Like, there's no real cards that can restand your Omnimons besides themselves, and they need to attack. I meant a green Digimon that could work as a level 7. That's what I meant. For a burst mode, you mean? Oh, dude, Rosemon burst mode would be a cool one, yeah. Way more likely for the game thanks to current events in the reboot anime. Yes, agreed. X-Antibot is definitely coming to the game, no questions asked. Because the game follows the reboot pretty handedly, I think. I mean, Argomon exists because of the reboot. So, do you know if you can respond to a block with Alter-S effect, or do you need to activate before declaration? So when you attack, so attacking and blocking actually have the same timing, but because the turn player is the one who's attacking, they get priority in which happens first, so they can activate any when attacking effects before you activate your blocker. Therefore, if you get rid of it, when you get rid of the thing, they can't declare block anymore because your effect will trigger and get rid of their effect before theirs activate. So turn player priority plays a role there. So it doesn't need to happen. So it just happens on attack declaration. And you need to declare your target before you can declare your attack declaration. That is why blocker plays in the role after you declare your attack. By the way, guys, Red Omnimon is the deck that I said was the best deck in the meta, and my boy Mello here is rocking it. So let's see what he's got. Ooh, my chest hurts. Ooh, that hurt me to see. I'm saddened by that. I'll also take advantage, but I'm saddened by it. I will not pretend like I am not saddened by it. The boys are here. The boys are here. Technically not X antibody, it's Alter-S mode, like a mode change. Oh, interesting. Okay. But doesn't it have like a reference to the X antibody type things? I'm pretty sure it does, because like aren't those cyborg arms, right? Yeah, okay, cool. We need Bancho Lilymon Green XD. I mean, hey, we already have Bancho Stingmon, guys. As far as I know, it's canon. You know what I mean? Like it's happening. You know what I mean? Alrighty, all we need now is an ultimate, and we can go straight into Sarisgarumon. Sorry, Sarismon. And then once we start doing that, we can start controlling his board, which will be very good for us. I mean, I can already technically do it now, if I wanted to, but oh, baby. Okay, well, let's do some mathicals here. Rest this, evolve into this for free. Activate this, rest this, evolve into Saris for free. Flower Cannon, kill that. Play Agumon, whatever I draw, I draw. Sick. Okay. Then we go Hidden Potential, Rest, Play, Togemon. We go Flower Cannon. And then we go Swing, Play down Tentomon. And then we go Evolve into Togemon. Draw 1. 1, 2, 3, nothing. Now, he could go straight into Omnimon if he so chooses. But I have a board in response to that, which is lovely for us. He could go Hoomon, Omnimon, either Alter S or regular. Alter S would kill more dudes, but I get to keep my ultimate. Regular Omnimon would kill most likely my Sarismon. So that's a cost-benefit analysis right there. And he's just gonna play the timer. The tie. We got him. We got him with his pants down, boys and girls. If we draw a download card, it is all over. I think. If I can flip over these dudes. All right, drawing a card. Oh well, that was okay. That was more anticlimactic than I thought it was going to be. That's fine. I suppose there's no reason to not swing in, but I'll just give him the 3, pass it over. There's no reason to overextend either. Is there a reason why you right-click draw instead of pressing 1? Because I don't like my microphone's right here, and I've been known to, when I press 1, hit my microphone. So I just like to draw 1. Plus, I've also been known to click 2 instead of 1, because I don't look at my keyboard when I click the 1. So, the drawing 1 when I draw 1 just makes me feel more in control when I do it. It's slower, but like I'm not here for speed. I'm here for accuracy. You know what I mean? He's going for that. Okay. It's a tough call. Now this will be when it attacks 5. I don't like that, the sound of that, so we're just gonna go. Do we see a Terra? We don't. Let's see, what time is it? Currently 10:48. I think I have time for one more here, which would be lovely. What is this? Okay, I think I have time for one more game here. And then move over to Twitch after we talk a little bit. What do I want to test next? Yellow. I wanted to test yellow. Yeah, let's go with this. Let's go with this. Materialize. Okay. One. 4, so I'm first. I'm always a big fan of evolving. I'll evolve anyway. Tamer start now. No, I'd rather save it for the chance to lower him. In my turn with it. I think I made the right call there. Hopefully I did. Hopefully I did. Can't wait for what they do with Susanomon. Oh, for sure, dude. Whether or not he comes out in the next set, I don't think he will. But chances are they're going to do something with him. By the way, guys, now's a good time to remind you, A, to be sure to be liking the stream if you guys are getting any value so far. 2, to make sure you're subscribed and following me over on Twitch as well as here. So that way you guys know all the fun stuff. And then follow me over there too, so that way you guys can catch up and see the stream when I go over there. Look, look, look. Look, you guys can see it, like right down there on the bottom right-hand corner. Look, there she is. Confirmation. Look at that, isn't that fun? Drop return. Promote. Please, 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 top deck a different one. Please, top deck a different one. Please, that'd be such a great turn. Yeah! I didn't. It's fine. I don't like giving them 2, but I'll give them 2. 2. The sad thing, though, is that when they do Digivolve, they'll be able to kill these, which I'm not too ecstatic about. But let's see what they do. I forgot, has Beelzemon been added? I'm excited for him. I wonder. Yes, he did. He was one of the secret rares in set 2. Super cool card. Really nice for purple decks. Gonna evolve and -2 security until opponent's next turn. Gotcha. Draw for turn. Yowza. I'm just gonna go for a hot uni and pass the turn. There's a Kari in my hand, so that's gonna be useful. I have double Patamon live already, which is going to be super nice. If he gives me 3 memory, chances are I'll be able to kill whatever he kind of goes for, but let's see what he wants to go for. Not sure what it would be. It's a Kentaurismon, okay. It's 2. Everyone gets minus security attack, which is fine. Going to go for this, and then going to go for this. Drawing our card, playing Akari, pass. The sad thing is that if I kill Kentaurismon with my Shine Greymon, he will be able to kill me back. So I think I actually don't do that. Oh, we got ooh, potentially could die here. Ooh, I could activate this, which will be very nice for us. If I can kill his whole board of Shine Greymon, I'll do it. Especially if I have another one in my hand. Speaking of Shine, let me go ahead and just get him good to go. Sure, I have 2 potentially back-to-back in case one does die. Hard playing the uni, you got it. Drawing for turn. Evolve into Labramon. Drawing turn. I can't Evo and play Kari. I wish I could. If I evolve, I go 1, 2, 2. Yeah, that's always better. I don't really care about the Kentaurismon. Well, actually, no. It's no. Is it during my turn? Oh, he can't even kill me during my turn. Duh. All right, that's cool. So we're just gonna go straight into you. Draw. And then 2 memory back, thanks to our double pats. Oh, they're freaking out. They're like, oh, we didn't want to die, Master. And then we don't have 3, we only have 4. Gonna swing. And then we're just gonna give him the 2. Draw. Delete and destroy are the same thing. Yes, yeah, it's just different wordings for it. The actual correct term that we're gonna use in English is delete. Personally, I like saying kill/cook. / obliterate, or death be with you. Those are the famous things I've been known for saying whenever things die. Technically, you look at it, but the best way to look at it is just to add it to your hand, so, you know, there's that. Two. Lotmon. I wonder if we get a keyword erase the obligatory remove from game. Oh, like banish and stuff. And then straight into you, minus my security attacks. But only have 1 Digimon. I have 2 that can attack. So, you know, there is that. Let's see if he has a thing. He does not. I think I have time for 1 more if he's up for it, obviously, because that was just game 1. GG. Oh, guess he wasn't up for it. Makes my decision a little bit easier. Let's go ahead and back over here to the just chatting screen. I'll go ahead and look for more games once we get back into Twitch. But I think, well, how long have we been live for here? Been almost 3 hours? Ooh, look at this, 2 or 3 minutes. You know what? We can chat for 30 minutes, boys and girls. Anything y'all want to talk about before I close out today? Any closing thoughts, arguments, beliefs, fears, all that fun stuff? What do you want to talk about? I missed the stream, DX. Not worried, dude. We're gonna be going over to Twitch right after this. I'll be live over there for like at least another 2 hours, so you'll have plenty of time. Hey, look, that's me. That's my face. That's my face. Oh, ah! Ooh. Ooh, boy. Ooh, boy. Yeah, like they need more security effect minus Digimon if they're going for yellow archetype, for sure. I don't really like it, though, as an archetype, because it just feels very turtley without like an actual way to win. Since I bought a case for November, I should get places of everything. Oh my gosh, R-Man, that's awesome, dude. Is a case 6 boxes or 12 boxes? I actually wasn't sure. I think a case for Digimon is like anywhere, I think it's 8. I think it's 8. I want to say it's 8, but I understand if it's 6. It's 12? Cool. Yeah, that should be good enough for sure. So with yellow, can you add cards from your security to your hand? So with the yellow, you can... So Lotmon is on play. You look at the top card of your security stack, and then you add it to your hand. Sorry, you look at the top card of your security stack, and then if you want to add it to your hand, you can. And then if you do, you draw a card. So it's essentially a +1 in hand, and then you minus your security so you can trigger other effects. 1100? That's actually a pretty good deal, I think. Let me think. Math? Yeah, it's all right. Plus how much shipping that's going to cost as well. Plus you're getting it super early. Plus I also imagine you're getting starters as well. What do you think of Quagamon's effect to rest Digimon when played? Is it too high of a cost? Yes, sadly it is. 6 play is a little high for a... 6 on-play effect is a little high for green. Green's not really big on-play effects right now. They're more on Digimon effects. Have you tried Trubumon deck with Ankylomon? I don't know what it'd be like. I'm guessing it'd be fun. I've tried Ankylomon. I haven't played Trubumon because I feel like the best security adder you'd want to play is Kentorismon, and even then you'd only play like a 1 of it. It's 4 cost though. It's 5 cost to play. It's 5 cost to play. Quagamon. Oh, Quagamon! You're thinking of I was thinking of Dokugamon. Sorry. Yeah, Kuwagamon rest on play to rest. Now you have easier ways to rest thanks to Sarismon and thanks to Flower Cannon, so you don't need a card like Kuwagamon. Now, Akuamon though is a card I've been considering playing because getting that memory whenever you attack your opponent's Digimon is super cool. Kentaurismon is the yellow SR out of set 3. He's the whatchamacallit. He's the centaur guy. From the Royal Knights, that boy, Kentaurismon, also known as what's his name in Japan? I actually don't know what his name is in Japan. What's his name in Japan? It's different. I know it is. I wanna say I know what it is. I actually don't, but I know he has a different name than what I'm thinking. No, he's the SR. He's the level 6. He's the level 6 for yellow. He's the minus security tactor on play. Sorry, on Digivolve, like fire opponent's dudes, and then when it dies, minus 11,000. It's the same name, just spelled differently. Interesting. Chris Wayne had a different name, but maybe. Sleefmon, yeah, that's it. Sleefmon or Sleepmon, however you say it. I was thinking of using Kuwagamon in my mixed blue-green deck, but maybe just running Flower Cannon is better. Well, keep in mind, you need to have green Digimon in play already before you can activate Flower Cannon, or green Tamers, I should say as well. So, if you play plenty of other green cards, yes, but I would say a more generic, yeah, like if your goal is to add a resting card to your blue-green deck, Kuwagamon might be better for consistency purposes because all you need to do is play it and you can always get value for it. No, you're thinking of Sylphimon, I think, Kamen Rider Dragoon. You're thinking of Sylphimon. What? Wait, are we getting Imperial Digimon Warrior mode as level 7 for green or blue, or Paladin mode? Not sure yet. We don't know. He never came out. He's not out. No clue. I actually don't know. Warrior, whether or not we get fighter mode at all, first of all, I'm not sure. He's not been revealed. The green secret rare was a level 6, and it was Imperial Digimon Dragon mode again, just in green. I think 11,000 is the expensive side. Each box. Don't you think the starter decks come in the? Don't think the starter decks come. Well, there might be like a special deal, and you don't know where he's shipping to. Also, 12 boxes is kind of a lot. Also, we don't know what the price. Like the proper MSRP is around like $75, maybe even close to $80 for the pre-sale. Wait, never mind. I'm forgetting stuff. I bought 80 per box. Yeah, that sounds about right. After shipping and stuff. What do you think is better as a reduction build that isn't Shine Greymon? Clevis Angemon or Seraphimon? Well, Seraphimon is not so okay. So Angemon is just a better Seraphimon in general. Once you get to the security style, so I would say Clevis Angemon, and because you can enable his effect now, he's definitely way better. Seraphimon though is more of a recovery style based deck. Have you seen yellow decks that are using the new cards along with Seraphimon to deal 8,000 DP when attacking? I think it's pretty cool. It is really cool. But having Clevis Angemon might be a bit better when you attack. Okay, I've got to head out now. See you, Steven. Have a good day, everyone. See you later, Z-Man. Always a pleasure, buddy. Best of luck to you. See you later. Have a blessed day. Yeah, right now yellow for me is just like the best way to play is Shine Greymon. No questions asked. Like I haven't seen a reason why it's like not good. Oh, my spine. Ugh. Have you played against black decks running Craniumon? I've played with black decks running Craniumon, and it's interesting. I haven't been in love with Craniumon as much as I would like. I've heard some people talk about some crazy builds. I think it's powerful to create like a board of like impenetrable blockers that are like super safe, but whether or not it actually like does anything, I'm not 100%. Because while like black Ragna still feels really good. Black just like good stuff with like Kreskarumon feels really good, but like black big blocker, I haven't been fully sold on it yet because there's so much removal in this game, and I feel like removal early is just so much better than removal late anyway that by the time you actually get to your Craniumon, it won't really matter. But it does help.
How does Jagamon work out in green, by the way? That one looks at the top 3 and Evo's on attack. In set 1, it was really crazy to work with, and you could like really high roll into some good stuff. But the deck seems a lot more consistent nowadays, so you don't really need that anymore, I don't think. But you can give it a try if you want to and see if you can get some good aggression out of it. I would say it still works pretty well. Does not have a counter. True. So what's the hard difference between purple and black? I've noticed green is turbo, red, aggro, blue, control, yellow is like life gain / control as well if you consider DP reduction and removal. Purple is like value town. Like every single card either creates value for you or allows you to sort of create advantage and pressure against your opponent, either by calling itself from the trash area, having really cool wind destroy effects, having cool cards that can remove your opponent's cards as well as your cards. Vengeance is a really cool archetype that helps you control the board while also being aggressive. And then black is like the big dudes. They're just like, I'm gonna sit here, do my thing, and if you can kill me, go ahead. It's gonna be hard though. They have power gain, they have lots of blockers, they have reboot, which is a really cool way to be aggressive / defensive at the same time. And yeah, that's about it. I'm just waiting on Kaiser Greymon to release. That's possibly when I'll start buying cards. Interesting. Hey, yo, Emperor Greymon's a beautiful card, and Agunimon's confirmed, so more likely than not, we're gonna get Burning Greymon, Aldemon, and Kaiser. No clue how we're gonna get, to that. I don't think it'll just be like a normal level 3. I think he'll like have to evolve on something specific before he can actually come into play, but you never know. He could just be like a regular level 3. I hadn't much success with either Cranion. 4 is kind of heavy to pay, usually ends your turn. Yeah, but it is possible to supplement that with cards like Joe and Tai, and when you end your turn with a card that could protect all your blockers, you're kind of okay most of the time when it comes to like not dying, so you're okay with that investment. The problem that I have is, unless you have reboot on everything, you can't actually be aggressive and defensive at the same time. So you need to have lots of Breath of the Gods, and just Toy Agumons need to be procced, and just things that have reboot naturally. Otherwise, you're not really creating a lot of aggression, and that can like skew away from your ability to like be consistent and protect yourself. Where did you see the leaks anyway? Oh, there's actually an official set list on the english.digimoncardgame.com website. You just go there. Type in Digimon Card Game English website. It's right there. You can see the full set list and all their effects in English. Do you know if the new blue option can stop fighting affect security cards? Like, can you still attack your opponent's security and basically have like a jamming effect? It says they can't be destroyed by battle, right? I want to say technically that a security battle counts as like a battle. I want to say that. Whether or not that's true, I have no clue. But I would assume it's a battle, so it would protect it. Black probably is the deck that has the most useful skills as far as wall building, and the new Omni-Slash Omega Alter S just made the deck terrifying. Purple is such a good toolbox for options and resource generation. Oh, I meant the set 4 stuff like Emperor Greymon and Agumon. Oh, those came out in like a V-Leak promo, like a magazine. We saw a picture of Agumon, and that was obviously a card art, so he's coming out. We don't know what level he is or what he does, but we know what he looks like. It was like on a thing on Twitter I saw. Just saw Mordred's Vanguard 0 effect, and it's still the same. Hey, because it's good. That's exactly what it needed to be. Counterblast 1, call grade 2 less, get 5k power, easy. Yeah, that too. Basically, all the Greymon builds I've done, don't have the ability to end the game very well, unless it's Ragna in it, which is just, that's just like ruins your Ragna consistency at that point. But then again, I prefer Hindromon to Craniumon in Ragna. Oh, Hyandromon. Yeah, for Turbo Ragna Black. I haven't tried Turbo Ragna Black. I want to give it a try. I don't like subtracting from the Legend Arms cards, but you do draw a bunch of them sometimes, and you don't need to have Blocker and Pierce all the time. So just getting to your dude faster does seem pretty valuable. I want to see Mervamon. Ooh. The waifu. Do you know what color Agumon will be? I don't know. I'm assuming red. I would be very, very hesitant to think he'd be anything other than red, but technically Greymon lines exist in all colors, pretty much. So I think the Greymon set will give us like support in all colors. Whether or not that's gonna be a red support card, I don't know. I can't say. But most likely, I would be surprised if they didn't give it red. Never mind, Steven. Mordred got buffed. Now he doesn't counterblast. There you go. That's a buff right there. Agumon feels like it will fit in red. Yeah. I mean, he's red. I mean, it does feel like sometimes there's decisions where like they're like, yeah, this guy's this color, so he needs to be that color. If I evolve or hardcast it though, enables Terra Force, and without him, Ragna gets screwed by just the one blocker. Yeah. In terms of magic colors to Digimon, and purple like black, and black is like artifact. I wouldn't say black is like artifact, because like they do have ways to protect themselves, but they don't really. Artifacts don't really attack stuff. You know what I mean? So I would say it's like if I had to equate it to a magic color. Like, if you take away the ramp from green, it does a lot of green stuff. but without the ramp. Like the mana ramp. It does pretty much everything else. It's got trample effects. It's got the ability to recoup blockers. It's got the ability to have blockers. And there's a lot of dudes in board sometimes. Red is what I was thinking, but when I saw Shine Greymon in yellow, I was like, actually, that actually makes more sense than what you think about Shine Greymon. Shine Greymon's actually a holy Digimon. People don't actually know that about him. They think he's fire. No, he's a holy type Digimon, so him being in yellow with the other holy types actually makes a lot of sense. So I would argue it actually makes a lot of sense that he's yellow, but it was a surprise, for sure, that he turned out to be yellow. But I think there is a justification for it. Do you think Terramon or cards similar to him will become staple for most decks? It depends on how popular decks like Ragnamon, how decks like Ragnaloardmon actually will be, how popular just memory gain in lots of decks are. I think for now in green, it's a pretty hardcore 2-of staple guaranteed, because you just want to have that better Ragnaloardmon matchup / potentially yellow matchup as well, because the turning off Patamons can be very useful for you sometimes. Well, Shine Greymon kind of do fit in yellow. Exactly, yeah. Right, but the main type he goes for is, I'm pretty sure, light / holy. His attack is called Glorious Burst. Sounds pretty holy to me. XD. Glorious Burst. Pray. Boom. Holy Water Splash. Whatever it's called. I don't know. Phone is going crazy. Hold on. Oh my god. We're already at. Oh my god. Oh my god. We're almost at. We're so close to 5,000 subscribers. It's insane. Well, that's just exciting. That just makes me happy to see. Okay. But it's holy fire. Holy fire. We need Shine Greymon burst mode. Yes, we do. Whether or not it's going to be a level 7, though, I have no clue. That's a judgment call for Bandai to make. Because they made... but they did make Millennium on a level 7, so maybe. When you might want to turn off purple memory gain effect. You can't turn off the... A lot of the memory gain effects for purple are tamer based, but there is obviously Malamosmon that's not. He'd be really sticky and keep denying memory. Who are we talking about? So Metal Garurumon purple either. I kind of thought that Gazimon would be the chump he brings back. Oh yeah. Oh, playing Gazimon is really easy in purple. You have so much room for really powerful level 3s like that. Like good level 3s are not scarce in purple. And so having a card like Metal Garurumon that can constantly recoup them no matter how many times they die is super nice. The reason why I talked about Metal Garurumon purple was because I thought that Metal Garurumon purple would be like one of the most consistent and best purple decks out there right now, because basically like playing an evolution based purple deck is good now thanks to the Meramon, thanks to all the awesome inheritable skills you have access to now, like Devi, like Lady Devimon / already our Rare Garurumon level 5. And so when you swing multiple times with him potentially, you can just recoup a lot of advantage and then go for like not only the ability to sort of gain a board advantage over your opponent, but also just like kill their stuff thanks to cards like Trump Sword and no, it does not win by rookie rushing. It wins by creating value while attacking. So while you're aggressing your opponent, you're building your board, which could either build wide enough to where they just die, or you can use cards like Heat Viper, Chimeramon. You can evolve those dudes into blockers, into vengeance attackers that then attack their opponent's dudes. You know what I mean? Like, it just gives you more options into whatever you want to do. You can revive an Impmon, go straight into Beelzemon afterwards, depending on how big your trash is, you know? Like, I feel like Metal Garurumon Toolbox, in conjunction with all the powerful inheritable skills, plus all the already awesome level 3s we have in purple, can create a lot of really good value turns against your opponent and become like a really good toolbox deck, I think. Would you recommend getting multiple copies of the starter decks or just one? I made a video talking about all the starter decks and like how good each of them are, what cards come in them, which ones you really want, which ones you don't really want. And I think my recommendation at the end of the video was 2 red, at least 1 blue, but you can get 2 if you want to, and then 1 yellow, I think is what I said. But I'm not sure. Definitely watch the video so you understand why all that stuff happened. I think there's a link to it down below as well. So why has it been pretty much unused so far? It's really cheap on all secondary markets, because until now, there hasn't really been that much value in going for an evolution-based purple deck. But now we have easier cards to evolve into, like vanilla level 5s, like vanilla level 4s, and then we can go into really or we have really powerful inheritable skill. You know, like you can build like a really cool turbo-based Millenniumon deck that plays Metal Garurumon now, because you have cheap evolution costs on all levels, and you have multiples of all levels as well, and you can just get into it really quickly. And you have and you have cards like Necrophobia that can rebuild your board faster. You know, I think people just haven't. I think what happened was in set 2 they saw more value in just on play purple because Piedmon was so busted. But now it's like, well, Piedmon's great, but he gives your opponent 10 memory. We need like a slower strategy that still builds value over time, but doesn't just give your opponent so much to work with right away, I think is where it's going to be coming from. Because the game is evolving away from that on-play, do big thing, what can you do about it kind of idea, because now every deck is getting really big plays. Whether or not it will be the best purple deck, I have no idea. I just think there is value in it. What would you do the same for? Would you do the same for the upcoming 3 starter deck? We don't know what's in them. Until I know what's in them, I can't say. Oh, am I gonna make a video about them? If I can get my hands on them, maybe, because I'd want it to be like an unboxing of them. So yeah, maybe. Have you thought about playing Davis in green? Yeah, Davis is the best. Like between Ken and Davis, Davis is the better of the 2. I don't really like Ken that much. I'd rather play Davis in a green deck than play Ken in a blue deck, if that makes sense. Okay, boys and girls, I'm officially out of beautiful, beautiful Agua. That will go ahead and do it for this YouTube stream. But like I said, guys, we're gonna go hop over to Twitch right now. So if you haven't already, be sure to follow me over there. Here's a link for you guys. Definitely use it. I really appreciate y'all for being here, though. If this is the last time I'm seeing you today, much appreciated. Be sure to be sure to keep working hard and playing the Digimon TCG, asking beautiful questions to me in my comment section, watching the videos, getting ready. If you have any further questions, please feel free to leave them down in the comments of this video, or just talk to me later on in the Twitch stream. As always, I've been your TrueChampionSteven. Thank you again for all the subs, all the support today. It really does mean the world to me. Thank you for hanging out. Hopefully, didn't embarrass myself too much by making some bad misplays on stream. But either way, it's been much appreciated. I'm gonna go ahead and get some water, switch over to Twitch, and I'll see you all in a bit. As always, I've been your TrueChampionSteven. Please be sure to work hard, rest easy, live well, stay safe, and I will see you all next time. Hold on, that's the wrong button. No, that is the right button. Peace.